Well, it looks like it's just you and me, homie. It's just you and me. Wait. I lost the logo. Hello, everybody. Everybody being homie and myself, who I am also viewing the stream on another phone just to see that it doesn't look terrible. Lovely! Lovely is here. Do you like that? AI will never compete. AI will never compete. This is where AI will fail, right here. Right here. How you guys doing? Perfect timing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Homie, did you get a good nap? Lovely. How was your day? Are you done with work? Are you home now? What's hurting you? The starting suit screen? One day I'll pay somebody on Fiverr to make like a proper starting soon screen, and I'll do all that. But until then, this is what we get. I didn't go with Beauty and the Beast because we're not playing that game today. I might stream that game tomorrow. I have one more day off before I go back to work. No nap. I went for coffee instead, and yes, the starting soon screen. Okay, just finished at work, cleaning up my room, and about to head home. Excellent. Excellent. Well, no rush. Don't feel like you have to blast home. I'm really excited personally to watch. This is what I want to do today. And I mentioned it before. I want to watch every No Man's Sky trailer that's ever been launched. Now, this sounds like an insane thing to do, but the truth is, okay. Looks like the delay is about 7 or 8 seconds. The truth is, it's not that bad. Let's see. I don't even know how to get out of this. There we go. Hello? There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It's not that bad because these are like 2 minutes each. So it might take a little while, but look at all these trailers. Now, why don't we do this? Just turn that off. Wait, that's not right. That's not right. How am I listening to music? That's right. Over here. Boom. Stop. Sorry. God, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this, homie. You have like sound effects. There was more than one. Lovely. Look. These are all the trailers that have come out for No Man's Sky. So up to which one? I've seen things. These were the pre-launch trailers. And I think it's kind of fun to watch these and see the precedent this game set, because really at the time it was like so awesome. And then the game flopped so incredibly hard. Ever since then, look at all these trailers for this one is very long, but the rest of them are only like a couple minutes. Look, 1 minute, they're all under 2 minutes. This is all the content they've added to this game since the game released without ever once charging for a DLC. I think this is incredible. I think this is probably one of the most incredible things that, let's see, I've only seen one and everything else was info covered by G4. G4, I don't know that channel actually. I don't know that channel, but here, why don't we just get started? Let me see. I don't want this too quiet. There we go. There. So this was a lie. They said all footage captured in real time, every atom procedural. It was procedurally generated world, but a lot of this stuff ended up being pre-rendered. They later admitted that a lot of the trailers were pre-rendered. What is up with that resolution? Are you kidding me? 1080. Okay, it just needed a moment. I mean, for what, 2015, for the scope that they were offering, I think they said that the game had like 19 quintillion worlds or something insane like that. Just this like absurd number of worlds that you could then go and explore. And the trailer really, I mean, this is like, I would be excited about this game today if it came out because it just looks so pretty, right? The art design of the game has a feel to it. It was a TV channel that focused only on video games back before Twitch took off for showcasing games itself. Okay, gotcha. So we're looking at you in big and the trailer. And oh, my bad. I did that wrong. There we go. Sorry. Sorry. That was my mistake. Here we go. Cool. Just before the giant, that's better. I told you, I'm terrible at this. I'm not good at streaming. I'm really not good at YouTube. Look at giant snakes! It's so cool. Thank you. So people saw this and lost their fucking minds. And then, Sean Murray, I think his name was. Sean Murray basically promised the moon with this game. He just basically said everything. People were asking him in interviews. Let's see. I can't judge. Feels like I've always have sound problems. Yes. Well, it's very, very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. This looks very similar to the last trailer. We don't actually have to watch all 3 of the beginning trailers. This one's very cool. We'll go here. So
I've seen things.
ooh.
A few things before. Left the sun and moon behind. Galaxies waiting to be found.
Everything's going to be new for you after this? Okay.
Planets.
This is still
Rich in resources.
pre-launch as a trailer right here.
Battles to be fought.
So cool.
Treasures unknown. A universe you wouldn't believe.
Those things, I have never killed one. They are incredibly strong. So, the one thing that this game did incredibly well at launch, and we'll pause here before we go on, because now we're going to get into all the content, right, that they've added. Look at this. This is all the trailers they've added. is, you know what, we can play it and I'll just have it really, really quiet. How about that? Because otherwise we'll never get through it if I stop. Is that seamless transition between like being in space and going into the world, not having a loading screen anywhere in the game is like an incredible thing that they've done. Oh, that's like, no, you can't hear anything, huh? Well, they're talking. Let's do this. They're kind of yapping, and I don't want to hear them yap. So basically, they just started adding all the content that they promised was going to be there on launch. Multiplayer, survival mode, all of these things that people thought was going to be in there that they didn't deliver on. Why is that not working either? I don't know.
Use of automated mining harvesters is recommended to gather resources, together with waypoints to permanently mark points of interest.
So
Biome and star-specific resources have been introduced, along with planets devoid entirely of life and constructs. User interface improvements include an intelligent quick access menu, which streamlines
I'm taking y'all with me on
inventory
some errands. I'll be looking, but I'm
Products
here.
can
Well,
be
so glad you're
stacked,
here. We're
allowing
just
for
watching No
increased
Man's Sky
cargo
trailers.
size.
So you're mostly just going to be like
Revisions to terrain
hearing
algorithms
music.
create more aesthetically interesting planets.
Right now, they're just talking. This is the very first trailer after launch, Foundations, where they basically like patched in all of this content that they promised at launch and didn't deliver on. And so that's what they're talking about. And then they just continue to add content and it gets crazy. The trailers get less talky and more cinematic as time progresses. I haven't actually seen most of these. I have not followed it
Travelers
deeply,
can claim
but
a
I just
home
wanted to watch it.
planet and architect an outpost at uninhabited bases found on terrain surfaces. Bases offer shelter from hazardous environments and allow explorers to put their mark on the universe in creative ways.
So base building, they added base building, something people desperately wanted. You can grow stuff. It became this like farming
Plants grow
sim
over
space
time,
game if you wanted to play it that way.
Biome-dependent crops can be cultivated outdoors or inside hydroponic labs. Alien life forms are available for recruitment in orbital space stations.
You can hire minions to hang out in
Farming,
your base.
Weapon, scientists, and engineering specialists are available to hire and will help research new discoveries. Simple, intuitive controls allow functional constructs to be erected and decorated in moments, replicated from gathered resources.
I've done a little bit of base building in this game. It's actually that easy. It is very, very easy, and it's very fun.
Quick travel between a space station and home planet can be performed at any time using a terminus teleporter. Interstellar freighters can be purchased at great expense and summoned from anywhere in the galaxy.
So you can build an armada in this game now. You can have a fleet of ships that follow you around. It's crazy.
These expand travelers' reserves, supporting resource teleportation from on-planet and optimize inventory management.
Am I gonna need to stream this? Am I gonna need to
Planets can be
stream?
scanned for resources from space,
That's really cool. Am I gonna need to stream
and the
this?
current mission objective can be viewed at any time.
Is Lance Cassidy gonna have to
Motion
return?
blur accentuates the feeling of speed, especially when traveling through space.
Look at that. no loading screens. That right there was your loading screen. That seamless transition is so incredible. I don't know how they did it, but nobody else has been able to do it.
Traders can stockpile goods within freighters and transport them to trade in more favorable system economics. Vessels can be altered internally within the base building section, allowing role specialization.
So I guess you can do base building on your freighter. There's part of your crew. What's up, Lieutenant?
Expand your freighter with its own crew, hydroponic labs, and cargo holds.
It's so cool.
Visual improvements include a sharper image from temporal anti-aliasing, reducing edges. The Foundation update brings construction and more to No Man's Sky. It is the first update of many and the foundation of things to come.
This game had
Welcome to No Man's Sky,
the worst
version
reputation at that point.
1.2, the
And
Pathfinder update.
people were like, okay.
Veteran Explorer.
I mean, everyone thought that it was just like a rug pull, that they launched this shit game and made a ton of money because they sold so many. It was one of the top selling pre-sale games of all time, and it burned so hard. And then they just kept adding all of this cool
can now
stuff.
experience the ultimate challenge with permanent death mode and attempt to reach the center of the universe in a single generation.
I love
Normal
that.
and survival mode difficulties have been adjusted, and damaged starships now crash land on planets in survival mode.
Gonna head out for now because I don't like
New
driving while having
trophies are
YouTube up.
available
See you
for those
all
who can
once I'm
master
home. We
permadeath
will be
and
here, my
survival
dear. We will be here. Have a
difficulties.
safe drive home.
PS4 Pro support has been enabled, allowing players to explore the universe in 4K resolution. Improved lighting effects include HDR support, crepuscular rays, and ambient occlusion.
I remember that they added the cars and everyone was like so excited.
Exocraft can now be constructed and summoned at any time, allowing for easier planetary navigation. The Roamer Exocraft is capable of traversing even the most difficult terrains and can be customized with advanced upgrades to further increase their effectiveness and speed.
Even the cars hit their knees on everything. Bonk. See, it's not me, it's just part of the game.
Exocraft can function as remote signal boosters, capable of locating and navigating to distant points of interest. Explorers' constructions are now shared online and can be visited by other travelers. Communication terminals allow isolated wayfarers to post subspace messages for others to discover. Traders at space stations and bases offer access.
That doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but they promised like true multiplayer at launch, and then when the game launched, it was not multiplayer even a little bit, and everyone was probably the most furious about that because, and the developers thought, okay, well we can eke in multiplayer later, even though we promised this thing we haven't figured out yet, because the universe is so big, right? 19 quintillion planets or something, that the likelihood that two people will find each other is nil. Well, they completely, as the industry often does, underestimated gamers, and two people actually got to the same planet and the same location on the same planet and could not find each other and blew the cover off of it in like a week or something. It was so quick and everyone was furious. So when they started adding this like integrated world thing, people were like, okay, cool, this is a core thing you promised.
Of new construction modules and technology blueprints to travelers of high standing. Multi-tools and starships now feature a specialization system, allowing players to tailor their equipment to suit roles like explorer, fighter, and trader. New base building parts allow greater customization when constructing your homestead.
Nip nip buds. Cute.
Travelers can research and build 3 unique exocraft vehicles, each with its own strengths.
I like that one, the hovercraft one.
Document your journey with photo mode. Change the time of day and weather and add photographic filters. Mine from the comfort of the exocraft with highly efficient vehicle-mounted lasers. The Pathfinder update is the next step in the No Man's Sky journey. More will follow.
I'm curious what the comments say. A step in the right direction. Well done for not giving up on this potentially brilliant game. No Man's Sky might just be the biggest comeback in gaming history. They were saying this 9 years ago. 9 years ago.
Welcome to No Man's Sky, version 1.3. Atlas rises.
It looks so much better.
A graphical overhaul delivers beautiful new environments to explore. And the universe is more alive than ever, with system wealth, economy, and conflict levels, where missions can be undertaken for rewards. Trading and farming are more complex and rewarding, and purchased freighters can be navigated between systems. Introducing 30 hours of story and lore.
Cool.
Uncover a strange new race of travelers and unlock the secrets of the Atlas. Terrain manipulation allows for more complex constructions. Portal stargates unlock the ability to quick travel to any planet. Scavengers can raid crashed freighters to find fortune. Deeper space combat allows fighters to test themselves.
Oh my god, so cool.
And low flight is exciting and dangerous. Glitches allow travelers to explore the universe together. And much more will follow.
So that's a lot, right? That's a lot. We are, what, 8 years? 8 years ago now? So they added swimming. They added, well, I think you could go underwater before, but I think they made it better. Those blue orbs were players. It was the first iteration of multiplayer. Interesting. Hey, Inspector Magic, thanks for coming in. Nice to have you. Welcome to the stream. Odd thing. So let me, if you don't know, I streamed this game at launch like 10 years ago for a few weeks. Thought I had lost all the files. Recently found them on a hard drive, and I've been uploading them on the channel. And it's been hilarious to watch. So I thought I'd go through and watch all the trailers and see where this game goes. Like, what has the evolution of it in the past, 12 years or whatever. Because it really is phenomenal. I think everyone agrees on that. And watching this makes me want to stream it from scratch again. So thanks for coming in. Glad to have you aboard. You've been playing since launch and you have well over 1,000 hours in the game. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's dedication. I stopped playing. Not because I didn't like the game. I actually liked it okay at launch. If you watch the streams or the videos I'm uploading, you'll see I enjoyed it. But I was just in a really rough spot in my life, and I just couldn't keep it up. But I want to play it again. This looks crazy. Very different from when I streamed it. Okay, just for clarity, let's see. That was this one. We still have probably 30 more trailers to watch.
1.75 Visions. Exotic new worlds make exploration more exciting than ever. Collect rare artifacts as trophies of alien worlds.
Cool, that's cool.
Raid from procedural crashed freighters. Encounter bizarre and otherworldly new life forms.
That doesn't look good. That looks terrifying.
Debris and alien technology can be salvaged and sold, whilst existing planets are more vibrant, varied, and colorful. Archaeologists can unearth remains of ancient life forms.
That's cool. Emotes,
Community
so critical.
missions now share progress globally. Visual enhancements include improved skies and atmospherics. Survive extreme climates to collect precious new materials. Celebrate events with new constructible fireworks.
That's fun.
Visions is an important step in the No Man's Sky
I like
journey.
the motorcycles.
More will follow.
I still can't believe that they've added all this content to the game and never charged for a DLC. Not once. Not once. What do the comments say here? More will follow. My favorite part 7 years ago. You're killing it, HD. We love you. Let's see. No Man's Sky deserves the Labor of Love Award of the Steam Awards. It's so funny to read the comments and see how furious people were in the beginning and how much it's grown. No Man's Sky has one of the best communities in gaming. You know, I've heard that, and everyone that I've ever spoken to that plays this game says the exact same thing, that the community is just incredible. They really know how to make a trailer, don't they? Cool. Whoa, that's the space station? Or is that something different? I have no idea. Whoa, you can have crab mounts? Underwater bases. Even now, after 1,000 hours, I still get surprised and find new things. It's amazing. I remember I jumped back into the game a few years ago and started playing it, and I came across this hexagonal planet, and it was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. It was just all hexagons. I couldn't understand what I was looking at.
Introducing the Bytebeat synthesizer.
What?
Use the sequencer to build your own creations.
What
Add
is...
a rhythm track to give structure.
They added a synthesizer? What even is
Randomize
this?
the generated
Iron
waveform.
Giant? This is
Create
ridiculous.
your own original sounds. Auto-synchronize multiple devices. Or handcraft complex arrangements. Fill your base with music and share your creations with the world. The music empowers spectacular light shows. All within
What?
No Man's Sky. More will follow.
That's incredible. I love that they were just like, we wanted to add it synthesizers and
I've seen
and clubs,
things.
and they did for no reason.
A few things before.
Living ship. Ooh, I didn't know this is in the game.
Left the sun and moon behind.
Whoa, one of the more insane updates. Yeah.
Galaxies waiting to be found. Planets. Rich in resources.
What is that? It's like a giant amoeba in
Battles to be
space.
fought. Treasures unknown.
I've never seen any of this. This is blowing my mind.
A universe you wouldn't believe.
Okay, crazy. So, I feel like at this point they kind of have added everything. At this point, they've kind of added everything into the game that they promised at launch, and now they're just doing updates that they wanted to do. That's kind of what it seems like. How long ago did this trailer come out? 6 years ago. Okay, cities and villages. Let's see. No Man's Sky may be one of the greatest stories of game developer redemption of all time. They were saying this 6 years ago, and they've continued to add more content. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can drive freaking giant mechs now. I know almost none of this. Can you have mech battles? That's what I want to know. Cool. Please tell me they fight. Please tell me they fight. Oh. Oh, that's what it looks like to pilot it. Oh, that's cool. What's this one called? Desolation. Ooh, derelict spaceships. Ooh, gross. Have I explored a derelict freighter, one of your favorite parts of the game? Terry, no, I have not, my friend. Hey, it's good to see you. How are you, bud? How is life? I'm watching these because I haven't played this game in a really, really long time, and I think you saw, this one was released on Halloween. Oh, cool. I think you saw, I started uploading these videos of me streaming this game at launch, and it's just mind-blowing. I haven't seen most of this, so I don't know any of this stuff. I'm gonna have to stream this game again, I think. We'll see. I always make promises I can't keep with my YouTube channel, so maybe. Ooh, I was hoping for a big alien, but that's okay. Origins? What's Origins? Oh, that's really cool. So, if me and a friend, say, just started brand new from scratch, I know it kind of just drops you off just in some random part of the galaxy or the universe. Like, how do the two of us find each other? Are there easy ways of finding each other? Whoa, space jellyfish! That is so cool. Holy crap. Ew, that noise. What is even that? The story leads to the multiplayer hub. Okay, cool. So you just play through the story until you get to the multiplayer hub. Gotcha. Yeah, space jellyfish are freaking sick. Homie, does this make you want to play this game at all, just out of curiosity? How many trailers do we have left? 20? That is so stupid. How much content they've added to this game. It's not stupid, it's amazing. Not that much, but not want to play it? Okay, fair enough. What if they added creature collecting? What if you could, like, play Pal World in this universe? Would that do it for you? It's crazy how much more beautiful the game looks since launch. You're not that much into sci-fi, gotcha. Fair enough. God, that looks gorgeous. You'd rather wait for Light No Fire. Same. I have a feeling we're gonna play tens of thousands of hours of Light No Fire. If it's like this, but on a fantasy world, I mean, rip my life. Ooh, gross. Is that someone's base? Did someone build that? Oh, it's like a city. You know, I have a hard time believing that they'll flop like they did. I mean, considering how much they've done, it would be shocking to me if Light No Fire bombed. Because they built the engine, and they have the technology and the know-how and the expertise, right? It's just a matter of transferring it. Look, creature collecting. I knew it. Dude, it's Pokemon. I'm yelling, and my roommates are probably like, dude, shut up. That looks so cool. I agree wholeheartedly. I would be surprised too, but I always prefer to think about the worst option so less disappointing than hyping the game doesn't get there. Let me see. There are 3 games in my life that I was hyped for, and I pre-ordered. No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk 2077, and Fallout 76. And I will never pre-order a game again. Never. I have been triple whammied by disappointment. Cyberpunk 2077 redeemed itself. I actually enjoyed that game at launch. But, you know, it was funky, that's for sure. Look at the little guys running. They're so cute.
This is version 3.5, the Prisms update. A visual overhaul for No Man's Sky.
Another visual
Explore
overhaul.
new detailed cave biomes with volumetric lighting effects. Flying creatures can now become pets and be ridden.
Cool.
New rain effects refract light, with surfaces becoming wet. Hair and fur rendering increased creature variety. Light is refracted realistically by glass and liquids. Photo mode has been improved to take even more awe-inspiring images.
They really love to do the
Thousands
planet with the
of distant
rings
stars are now visible
in space
and
shot.
night skies.
It is stunning.
New warp effects show greater depth and detail. Screen space reflections allow new reflective materials. Many biomes have increased detail and draw distances. Particle effects
Cool.
have been enhanced. Space interiors have been improved with new reflective materials and lighting. Explore the universe like never before.
Okay, so
Our journey continues.
it's 12:45. We've been watching trailers for an hour. I don't know if we'll actually get through all of these. I think I'm going to stop at 1 o'clock and we'll play games. So what is this? They added like towns? They added towns and cities? That's cool. another one of those. What even is that? Whoa, that's a cool base. So is it like colony management? Is that what I'm getting? You can have a little like frontier outpost town. You can be a little like a Mandalorian protecting the innocent
I've
villagers.
seen things. A few things before. Left the sun and moon behind. Galaxies waiting to be found. Planets. Rich in resources.
It's not too detailed, but it's something else to do. That's cool.
Battles to be fought.
Okay, so they expanded the. Oh god.
Treasures unknown.
Buildable AI Mac? Improved AI. That was before AI was a dirty word.
You wouldn't believe.
Oh crap. I like his little wings on his jetpack. That's fun.
This is No Man's Sky, the Endurance Update. A complete overhaul of freighters and fleets. Command an armada of frigates from a new bridge. With instant access to warping and teleportation.
Wow.
Your crew live and work aboard your home in the stars. Spacewalk on exterior walkways provides unprecedented flexibility. Enjoy beautiful new space vistas from portholes and windows. Build vast freighter bases to manufacture goods, grow food, and aid exploration. Asteroids have become more varied and far greater in number.
What the hell is even that? Ugh.
Build your fleet and explore the universe as never before.
That is so cool.
Our journey continues.
56 trailers. It's ridiculous.
This is No Man's Sky version 4.0, the Waypoint Update. An overhaul of design and balance across the universe. Custom game modes allow players to tailor every aspect of the game to their unique playstyle, including survival, crafting, combat, accessibility, and controls.
Awesome.
Meanwhile, a new milestone system, new collectibles, and improved mission content brings new long-term goals and challenge. Inventories have been overhauled and streamlined. Ships, weapons, and players have their level cap greatly increased. Returning players are welcomed by a new information portal with a summary of their goals and progress. Introducing hundreds of quality of life improvements, macro and micro. Relaxed mode brings a new focus on sandbox exploration for travelers old and new. Our journey continues.
That's amazing. So, for those of you that follow, when do we think Light No Fire is going to come out?
Welcome to the Fractal Update, a complete revamp for VR, as well as new experiences and new gameplay for all travelers. The Utopia Speeder allows travelers to skim across planet surfaces at high velocity. A brand new expedition challenges players to work together and rebuild an abandoned solar system.
I couldn't play this in
Unlock
VR.
unique customization options
I would get
and
so
a brand
sick.
new robotic companion.
VR scrambles my brain in a way that nothing else does.
Record your greatest
Whoa.
discoveries in the new Wonders catalog.
You guys just out there in the vacuum
Fractal
with no
Update
helmet.
allows players to explore the universe with a new perspective.
The shield's cool.
More will follow.
Ooh, the wings are so cool. What is that thing? I like that ship. Little disappointed that Planet doesn't have rings. We're really falling off here, guys. Come on. Oh, I like the effects on the windshield or whatever. The vacuum shield. Holy crap. That's so cool. Holy moly. Can you salvage it? Bow, 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 bow. It's so silly how many trailers there are left.
I've seen things.
6, 7, 8, 9,
A
10,
few things
11,
before.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16 trailers. Okay, we'll watch this one and one more, and then we'll play some Rimworld.
Left the sun and moon behind. Galaxies waiting to be found. Planets rich in resources.
That's cool.
Battles to be fought.
All right. They fought that ship design in the last one.
Treasures unknown.
Ooh, is that him? Is that? Can you be that character? Crazy robot? Oh, that's cool.
A universe you wouldn't believe.
Seems like they're trying to show you can be a mech if you want to. That's awesome. Okay, so what is this? Singularity. So Echoes is the one we're going to jump to the most recent one because this one looks really, really cool. This was just a few days ago. When did this come out?
Things.
4 days ago. So I really love that they stuck to one style of trailer. I think that's so cool.
A
The
few
Swarm.
things before. Left the sun and moon behind.
We skipped about 5 years of trailers, I think. Just so you know.
Galaxies waiting to be found. Planets rich in resources.
Oh, that's cool. He's just yanking it apart for
Battles to
fun.
be fought. Treasures unknown.
Ooh, I like this planet with the floating
The
mountain.
universe. You wouldn't believe.
Saturn in the background, classic. What are these? Like a new super alien threat or something. Okay, just absolutely ridiculous. I think you guys get the point, right? I think you get the point. Look at this top comment. Somebody tell Sean that everyone has already forgiven him. That's so funny. Sean, we forgave you 8 years ago. The man started on a quest for redemption and just never stopped. Hundreds of games in my game library screamed in terror and then silent. So funny. Okay, let's play some Rimworld. Okay, homie, I'm gonna need your help here. I mean, you're all welcome to contribute. So, this is one of my favorite games ever. I have not played it in probably a year. It's just been busy playing other games. I don't have all the expansions. Yes, I will need your help. We're going to be setting up a new colony, homie. And there's a couple of different modes that we can play, and I want your input on how we should play. So this is the classic room. So we have Crash Landed, Lost Tribe, The Rich Explorer, and Naked Brutality. I have a feeling I know which one you're going to choose. We have a few different scenarios we can choose here on how we want to start. So this is the classic Rimworld start. Crash Landed. Three of you awake from cryo-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on an unknown Rimworld. So you start with 3 people. They're kind of randomly generated, but we sort of get to pick out of, I think, 8 which 3 we want to take. And we get to start with all of this stuff. Some money, some food, medicine, some weapons, right? There's some crap scattered on the map. Lost Tribe, you also have like kind of a technology start, right? You've got some decent technology because you come from the normal, civilized inner planets, right? Rimworld literally means you crash land on a planet on the outer rim. It's very uncivilized, you might say. Not quite, but things are rough. It's on the rim. Lost Tribe. Your tribe was destroyed by the great blood machine sent by the gods. 5 of you managed to escape. Now it's time to build your new home. Since you're starting poor and lack technology, this is a difficult scenario. So you start as a tribe of 5 people. You have some herbal medicine, you have some basic hand weapons and some bows. You start with a pile of wood, you get some pets, random pet. I think this one gets a random pet too. This one gets 3 random pets. Rich Explorer, this is one I actually really enjoy. Let's see, people called you crazy for leaving your glitter world home, but you always yearn to explore the stars. Outside the Neuro Simulator. Now that you're at the end of your long journey in cryosleep, you land on an unknown rim world to see what it's like. Since your starting character will lack some skills, this is especially difficult in the early game. You do start with a bunch of money. This is helpful for trading. You start with some food, some medicine. You start with a very nice weapon. This charge rifle is a very powerful weapon. You get to bring a pet, random pet, and some steel and wood. Naked Brutality. Now this one is fucked. You start with jack shit. You went under anesthetic for a minor surgery. Now you've awoken in a drop pod crashing into a distant planet. You're naked, alone, and totally unprepared. Can you survive? There is nothing fair about this scenario. It is extremely difficult, and death can happen for any reason. So you start butt-ass naked with nothing. Homie, which one should we start with? That's my question to you. Which one would you like to see? Which path are you going to torment me with? God, I love the music in this game. I like Rich Explorer. They say it's hard in the beginning because you get this charge rifle. and I think it's a fun way to play. This is the classic mode. Naked Brutality is absolutely insane. If you don't pick, I'll probably go with Crash Landed. It looks like your answer get blocked. Wait, hold on. Am I not on? Oh, let me do live chat. Hold on. Naked Brutality because of the name. Okay, I wasn't on live chat. Sorry. So stupid that it always starts on top chat instead of live chat. My apologies. Naked Brutality it is. I answered before you explained them. I knew you were going to pick this one. I knew you were going to pick this one. Okay, so this is our AI storyteller. This one starts out kind of mild and ramps up the difficulty, right? You get these events that happen. They start out pretty chill. This one, no one ever goes with Phoebe Chillax. She's easy. Randy Random is by far the most fun way to play. He doesn't follow any rules. Random events happen. He doesn't care. It's insane. So we'll go Randy Random. This is going to be kind of rough. I honestly haven't played this game in a year. Let's see. We'll go on Strive to Survive. I really, past this difficulty, really struggle. I'm just not that good. We'll also go with Commitment Mode. This means I cannot save scum. We could easily die. This is not an easy way to play. Butt-ass naked. Experienced players who want a rough story requiring skills to survive versus this adventure story. Experienced gamers on their first game of Rimworld. So this is the basic one, and then this is the, like, more difficult. I have played on harder ones. They get very, very hard. Okay, boom. Create a world. Randomized seed. Anybody want to throw the next comment? We need a seed word here. The next comment will generate what the seed world is. And it'll determine what our planet looks like. It could be anything. Anything that the YouTube censors don't slap me down with. It could be one of the many names of the No Man's Sky trailers. We had so many of them. We could say Relics, Beacon, The Swarm, Xeno Arena. I don't even know what that is. Remnant. I kind of like The Swarm. Swarm sounds fun. Can it be 2 words? Oops. The Swarm. There we go. Generate. Okay, and then these are the 2 what? Oh no, I don't want to see this. Stop. Annoying. Here we go. Here is our planet. How to move around. Okay. So, bunch of different biomes. We've got desert biome. So, every single one of these tiles will generate a map. And they all have different attributes. So, we can come over here and we can look. So, this has large hills right here. This is mountainous. These are both large hills. This is the kind of stone that's on the map. Sandstone, limestone, and granite. Really fun way to start is marble and granite. Granite is great for building. Marble is incredibly beautiful. There are swamps. There are deserts. There is like ice caps. I would not survive here. Probably the best thing for me, since I'm going to be absolutely butt naked, is one of these, maybe with some hills or something like that. Let's see. Select random site. What does it give us? Tundra. No, I will die. Here we go. Temperate forest, large hills, sandstone and limestone. Okay. We have a normal growing time. Forest of deciduous trees interspersed with fertile clearings. Many species of animals move around the trees and on the plants. Next. Okay, this is the ideology system. We'll just go with classic. I hardly know how to do this. I've tried doing the techno-utopians before. I really like the idea of like making transhumanists. This is going to make this really, really hard classic-like. Okay, Shep. He's a contract miner. Okay, so this is when we get to pick who we're going to be. So Shep. Shep is an incredible miner. He's not bad at shooting. He's good at cooking. He's actually a fairly social guy. He's a gourmand. So his life revolves around food. He eats a lot, and he likes to eat. He has dementia. He's frail. He has a stab scar. He's got a minor articular. I will die if I have this kid. If this person. This one will kill me. So here are our other options. We have a sickly child who's... You're looking at the menu. Yeah, it's a little complicated. This person is too smart, psychically deaf. These are both actually great skills. They learn really fast, but they have a mental break. So this is great if you're wanting to do research. You need intellectual to do research. They're not really good at anything else. They're great at medicine. We need someone that's got a little bit more. Okay, so this person is sickly. They're going to get sick a lot. And they're bisexual, so they can date multiple people. Here we go. Escape convict. Body purist. Annoying voice. Makes them harder to socialize with. So he's very social, but he has an annoying voice. So people find him very annoying to hang out with. He likes to stay up at night. Mining, animals, and social crafting. This is a very good character right here. Shit with shooting, but that's okay. He's okay. He was a child spy. Presumed innocent, which makes them excellent spies. Adrian was trained in the art of infiltration when he was just a small child. So he has +4 to social, -2 to intellectual. So we're very dumb. This is gonna make doing research difficult. He was also an escaped convict. So I love this. So he has a +4 to mining because of this. Doctor disabled. That's really bad. I don't think we can do that because we won't be able to treat ourselves if we get hurt. We'll die. This person is a masochist, so they like pain. They have a really high shooting skill. This person might be they were an adult space marine. Social, cooking, all of this is fine. The construction, I'm pretty tempted to go with Alyosha. Pyromaniac is not good. You like this person right here, Alyosha? This is the one? Or are you talking about Adrian? Let's look at the other ones, but I'm leaning on this one too. I think this might be our... Yes, okay, you like this one? We'll just pick this person. So Alyosha Sibneslio, the masochist. So look at this trait. There's something exciting about getting hurt. She doesn't know why. She's just wired differently. So this actually has some benefits because if we get damaged in combat, we actually get a boost. We like it. It's weird. It's very, very weird. We don't have any guns, but we will be pretty decent. We can build a bow pretty quick. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I haven't played this in so long, and this is not an easy way to play. We're going to have a hard time here. I have to get myself ready. Oh, crap. We picked Shep? Wait, no. I fucked up. Okay, we got to start over. We picked Shep. I forgot to switch them to make them the person. Hold on. This is our character. Why can't we? No, we're committed. What have I done? What have I done? I picked the dementia frail person that's about to have a heart attack. We're going to die so fast. Okay, let's see what we can do. No, I don't want to start over. We should, oh God, well, let's look at the map. Let's see. So there's some ancient troop carrier. Ooh, we got some alpacas over here. This is going to be really hard. That's a new thing. I did add some mods just for quality of life. What do we got over here? Okay, so we got some bugs in here. These will kill us right away if we go in there. So we have to be careful of that. Oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? Let's see how useless this person is. Okay. Zone. Stockpile zone. First, we'll start by just... Let's see. Where are we going to build a base? Where are we going to build a base? This is our first thing. We're going to go with this. Here is an ancient bed. So there's a bed. We can claim this bed. This bed is now ours. I don't know if we'll actually enjoy sleeping on this bed. The first things we need to do, we need to secure some shelter and we need to secure some food. There is a bunch of ruins here. These are not bad to take apart and put back together. This stuff, I think you can deconstruct and get some materials. Okay, so there's some berry bushes right here. This is very, very good. So I think what we do is we click on this and we say harvest. Let's see, is it Y? Y, and if you, yes, that's right. You can select all of them. I want to make, so you need to make a stockpile. Maybe here to start. You know what? We're not going to do this just yet. I need to be canceled. So C is canceled. The reason being, we can know that this stuff is here before here, and we'll come back. There's some berries right here, so we can harvest these right here. I have the game paused right now. We're gonna hit pause. Let's see. Shep, he's kind of just wandering around. He's ass naked. He's really struggling. This is also some medicine. This is really good. Really good to know. So, Shep, we're going to need you to harvest some berries, chop down some trees. I think I'm going to turn this little area into my home. I think we're going to die really, really quick. I can't believe we lost our cool character. It's okay. It happens. This is the game. Look at how slow he's moving, dear God. We're so screwed. No, how do we clear a zone? Shrink zone. Like that. There we go. Oh my God. Look at how slow he's going. What is this? Okay, well, you take for fucking ever to do that. Now, let's look at work priorities. So manual priorities, we can actually prioritize certain things. We'll prioritize plant cutting. The red, I think, means he sucks ass at it. So he botched it. Great job. He botched it. He couldn't even pick fucking berries off of a bush. That's how stupid Shep is. Oh, Shep's gonna get us killed so fast. It's kind of the nature of the game. Look at this cool ancient pipeline section. I'm gonna turn off hauling for now. I don't really care that much. Okay, we need to speed this up. Stupid Shep. Oh my God, Shep, you're the worst. Okay, we do have some wood. Nice. So we need to build some orders. Chop wood. Yeah, he's gonna take a while. Structure. Here we go. Wall. We need to put some walls like this. Put a door right here. Wall right here. This is a cool door. You need 50 gold. That's new. We can cover this with wood if we want. This is a little bit of running water here. What's nice is if you hover over any section, it'll show you what it is. So, all right. So he's eating berries. So one of the funny things. What is he doing right now? What is he doing? I think he's meditating. So needs right here. Uncovered groin. He does not like this. Uncomfortable. He ate without a table. Brutal debuff. That's going to really fuck us. I think he's meditating right now to help with just his, like, mind. So this is actually considered recreation. I forget where you see exactly what he's doing. No recent entries. Well, Shep, you're really, really wasting my time here. I'm going to turn off bed rest until he collapses for now. Let's see. Firefighting is super important. We actually do need to haul this stuff. Joy! Joy, welcome in, welcome in. We're playing some Rimworld. One of my favorite games of all time. We started out with Shep. So he's absolutely butt naked. This is Naked and Afraid in Rimworld. You basically crash land with absolutely nothing. It's the hardest start, and we picked the worst character. He has dementia, he's frail, he's got a stab scar on his shoulder, and he's got a heart blockage. So I believe that Shep will die very, very, very soon. And there's not much we can do about it. Let's see. We're gonna He's taking so long to cut these trees down. It's unbelievable. Shep. You're killing me, bro. There we go. All right, he's sleeping on the bed. Nice. Nice. Well, you know, slept outside, slept in the cold. I think he gets a boost for at least sleeping in a bed. We have no food, and he's absolutely starving. Do you see that? That's not good. So before he hauls all that wood, let's see, plant cut, we need to come down here and chop some berries, don't we? Looks like a lynx has killed a mouse. This might be a problem if this map is, no, I want H, harvest. Stop picking the raccoon. Okay, well. We may just starve to death. Sounds like a grand time. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. He's extremely malnourished. Let's see if he can actually... The last time he tried to pick berries, he failed at it. Look at that. Harvest botched. What a dumb shit. He's going to starve to death because he doesn't know how to pick berries off of a bush. He can chop down a tree. There we go. There we go. Eat up, Shep. Whew. We got some food in him. Look at how fast his, like, food drops. Good lord, Shep. Botched it, dude. Botched it. Let's look at his skills. Where's his skills? Bio. Right over here. Plants. Oh, utter beginner. Absolutely useless. It took all day to just pick these berries. Okay. I think shift that actually cues it. So they will often, the Rimworld AI is very dumb, and you'll have situations where they will like do something. They'll like leave these berries here and go walk over here to do something else. Is he gonna go sleep now? Okay, so he's just eating berries and sleeping. What an exciting game. What an exciting game. Oh, we have visitors. Let's see, who's here? Skur and Dove. What's these guys' story? They're healthy. Why can't I be you guys? I was recently surrounded by a lush forest. I think the question mark means you can trade with them. I don't have anything to trade. Help me, guys. Shep is just suffering so painfully. Okay. Let's see if we can get Chef to actually try and build this wall. Other thing that we could work on, let's see, structure, furniture. Isn't there a crafting spot, animal sleeping spot? Let's see, production, here we go, crafting spot. So we can put this down here and we can actually bills. So we can say add bill. We can make a short bow out of 30 wood. And I might want to do this to see if we can hunt some actual meat. Didn't Shep have... He's got a pretty decent... Look at this. There's some jade. This is actually really valuable right here. And look at this crazy timber shroom. There's a giant mushroom in this cave. I feel like we had a good shooting skill. Look at these guys just fucking around in my house. Get out of here. Bio. Okay, look, he's gonna build a wall. Do it, Shep. Do it, Shep. Nope. Screwed up the door. I don't blame him. Doors are hard. Let's harvest that. What are you doing? I think he's going on a walk just to chill out. This is the really tough thing about this, is they start to get kind of insane. Oh, we can harvest this one too. Shaman merchant from Brengship. Wait, a caravan from Brexios kinship is approaching. They are a shaman merchant. Nice. I don't think I have anything to trade. Let's see. Can we trade with this guy? Let's take a look. Yes, we can. Shep cannot talk properly because of poor health. This will affect everything. So let's see. We have no money. Smoke leaf. This. Oh, cool. Wooden war bear mask. Okay, cancel. Please build this house. Whoa, look at these traders. Let's take a look. Let's see what they've got. They're probably like, dude, who is this old man that's butt-ass naked in the middle of nowhere? I'm 95 years old. What do they have? Okay, so they have some animals. This is actually really cool. If we had any resources whatsoever, we could trade for these yaks, and we could start breeding yaks. We could also do the same thing with this ewe and ram. We could use these for milk as well as meat. So that would be really cool. There's some really crazy weapons in here. Psychic shock lance, a limited use psychic effector. This is it shocks the target's mind with chaotic images, blocking coherent perception and dropping them into a state of psychic shock. There is a risk of brain damage. It has long range but requires line of sight. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. Shep, I want you to finish constructing this wall. Please. Can you do this door? Already working on it. Okay. Come on, Shep. Show us what you got. Jesus, always trying to eat. Oh my God, Shep, build the door already. I believe in you. He just stopped to make a bow. What the fuck, Shep? Okay, we need more berries. Well, let's see. If we get the bow built. What is he doing? He's just... So our dementia-ass Shep is just swapping between building a door and building this bow. At least he finished the door. Okay, let's see if he gets this bow done. Psychic Soothe. Okay, so this is one of the events. Every male colonist smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier, turned on only to affect males. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite better. This is very, very good for us. Shep is going to be in a great mood. Let's take a look. Psychic Soothe, plus 16 to mood. I mean, because he had disturbed sleep because of these traders coming in and out of our house. He's uncomfortable. He ate on the ground. He slept on the ground. He slept in the cold. So we're getting the slept on the ground even though we have this bed. It's not a good bed. What else? He's now ravenously hungry. It's unsightly. His ding-dong is out. You make me want to install the game I have that looks like it and try it again. What game is that, homie? Okay, Shep, we need you to finish this bow. He's starving. Good Lord. Gift. Ooh, they gave me something. What did they give me? Oh, they gave me some serious medicine. This is very, very good. This is very good that they gave me this. So one thing, let's see, this is deteriorating and it will rot away outside. So I'm going to actually... It's called Clan Folk. Oh, I've never heard of that. Shep sounds like a dude. Joy, you have no idea. Shep is struggling. Okay, so we're going to make a stockpile here. We're going to go storage. We're going to go clear all. And let's see. Items. Where's medicine? We're going to prioritize this for medicine. And I think we can change the priority. Priority critical. There we go. Other things we can do. It looks like this is not quite roofed over. So we can build a roof area right here. All right. I'm going to wake him up and see if we can't get him to finish this thing. We're also going to tell him to harvest these berries. Please tell me you finished this bow. He made it. Yes. What is he doing? He's just cloud watching. Guy's having a rough day. Okay. Here's some llamas. Alpacas, actually. We're going to hunt this. Let's see. Needs. His recreation need is okay. Shep. I'm going to draft him. Did he pick up the bow? No, he didn't. Equip the bow, Shep. See if we can't get Shep to stay alive. God, he's so slow. He's so slow. Okay, nice. Shoot this. Come over here. I like that one of the mood boosts you have is extremely low expectations. I think alpacas are one of the animals that are docile enough that if I try and shoot them... Let's see. What a shot. Okay, we got it. We got it. they won't attack. But a lot of critters, if we try and shoot them. Okay, fire. We can actually look at this guy's health. Okay, so he will die in 18 hours if we leave him be. There we go. Front left hook cracked him. So Shep's actually a pretty good shot. Let's go, Shep. Let's go, bud. Come on, come on. He is struggling with malnourishment, though. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to unrecruit him for now. Undraft. He's going to... So this thing's going to start to slowly bleed out. Each one of these is an injury. So he's got a cut on his body, his front left leg, and we actually cracked his front left hoof. Somehow the bone of his front hoof was cracked by our shot. That's pretty good. So this says he's bleeding pretty significantly. But we got to get some food in old Sheppy Shep here. Okay, solar flare is happening. So that's not a big deal for us now. But if we had electricity, it would be a problem. So here we go. Malnourished should go away. Thank goodness. Where did our bleeding alpaca go? It's way over here. It's bleeding its brains out. Where are you going? Stop. I'm actually going to draft him again. I'm going to try and hunt this guy some more. We're going to say go here. We're going to slow it down a little bit. He's trying to go back because he's getting low and he's like wants to sleep. They constantly want to sleep early in the game and just waste a bunch of time. I think I can actually bed rest. I've actually turned off bed rest. Okay, shoot this guy. Fire. Come on, Shep. Oh my God, Shep. What are you even shooting at? Come on, bro. Got it. Oh my God, he's the dumpster fire at shooting. This does boost our shooting skill, though. So here we go. Now fire at this guy. Fire! Fire! Okay, we are hitting it. Death in 5 hours. I think if I unrecruit and I can say prioritize hunting, he'll do it automatically. We got to bring this thing down, though. We need it for a couple of reasons. We can cook and eat the meat. Yes. Yes. Consume. Cannot haul. Empty. No spot configured to okay, so we need a dumping stockpile is what we need. Or we need to make this stockpile available for corpses. Animal corpses. There we go. This is huge. This is huge. Shep actually killed an animal. Okay. Prioritize hauling. We can eat its corpse, too. Just in case you wanted to. I believe in Shep now. I believe in Shep. Unless he had a heart attack. I mean, there's a very good chance he will just have a heart attack and die. Could happen at any moment. He's going to get these berries. I mean, he is starving. I kind of don't blame him. Now what is he doing? He's going for a walk. Download, open the game, start a game, see the menu, close the game, move on. These are truly not your game, huh? Okay. That's funny. Okay, we're going to let Shep enjoy his walk here. Butcher spot. Here we go. We got to butcher this. Please, for the love of God, Shep, don't fuck this up. Please. Okay. Butcher creature. Here we go. Shep, where are you? I don't even know where my guy is. He needs this just for a little bit of recreation, right? And he's pretty tired. He's gonna go rest on this garbage bed. We're gonna get attacked by an animal or something, and it's gonna be really bad. get some sleep in this guy. He's very hungry. He's ravenously hungry. A rhinoceros self-tamed? Holy crap, we have a pet rhinoceros. I used to play a lot of management games like this a few years back. Feels like I stopped around the time I became an executive assistant. I don't want to think that much when I play. That makes perfect sense. That makes absolute perfect sense. I cannot begin to tell you how huge it is that this rhinoceros just became our pet. So we can actually train it to be an attack rhinoceros. Trainability intermediate, very, very difficult. We can also build a pen for it to hang out. Is it male or female? We can also, let me see. Animals. Rhinoceros 1. This is a male rhinoceros. This animal can be assigned a master who it will follow and defend. Can be released to attack distant target. Okay, so how? We can also restrict it to home. I'm going to leave it unrestricted for now. Manage areas. How do I assign it to a person? Social? Training? You feel that way about management games too? That's understandable. I think I have to train it before it can actually be an attack animal or a guard animal for that matter. I could, and this might actually be the better thing to do, I'm not even lying, is slaughter this thing. That might actually be the better thing to do because it will provide us with a lot of meat and a lot of... okay, so we're going to tell it to only stay in the home. We're probably going to slaughter this thing. I don't really have the time or the energy to raise an attack rhinoceros, as sick as that would be. I'm barely surviving as it is. I'm fucking dying. I mean, I'm just eating berries and dying here. So we're going to have to slaughter it. We're going to then use its food, use its skin for clothing, which would actually be pretty good clothing. Shep, you've been sleeping for way too long. Eat some berries. Get some berries, bud. You have a lot of Shep at work. You have a lot of dementia, frail, heart attack, people dying of heart attack. He botched it. For fuck's sake, Shep. For fuck's fucking sake. Okay, hold on. Prioritize butchering at butchering spot. Let me see. Production. Where is wall miscellaneous? Okay, nice. Oh, he's going to eat the raw meat. Oh, God, no. I don't want you to eat the raw meat. Production. I need a campfire. Where's the campfire? He's just going to have to eat this raw meat. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Chop wood. Here, Shep. Calm down. We'll draft him. He'll drop this meat. We'll forbid it. We'll undraft him. We'll get him to chop this tree down if he can manage. Prioritize harvesting oak tree. Here we go. How starving is he? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. It's not helping. How does this affect his health? Malnutrition, trivial. So it starts to affect his ability. So this is like, because of all of these, this is his ability. So he can only move half speed. He only has 46% manipulation. He can barely talk. He can barely eat. And he can't hear. Okay, you're going to do some dishes and clean up. Call your name. Homie! What if Shep dies while you're gone? Please be enough wood. Please don't botch this. No. Shep, stop. Build a campfire, Shep. You can at least do this, right? I love that we just have a pet rhino hanging out. Okay, okay, here we go. So this cooking spot allows us to now cook simple meal. There we go. Do forever. Begin party of libertism. We could have a party right now, but no, we need to cook. We also need to get this out from, don't try to save him, let him go. Uh-oh, well, we have a mad rat. This is not good. Okay, is he eating a meal? Shep, eat the fucking meal, bro. Oh, I guess I did tell him to, like, cook him. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's gonna fight a rat. This rat's gonna fuck me up. Okay, okay, okay. How bad is this? We've got some scratches. Not good, not good. Moving 38%, not good. Okay, we downed the rat. Oh, we are in bad shape. We are in bad shape. We're still malnourished. This is not good, even though that we've eaten. This is severely hampering us. This rat might be the death of us. We do have this medicine, though. So prioritize hauling this. I allow self-tend. I'm going to actually say prioritize tending. This bleeding will start to be a problem for us. We have seriously good medicine. This is a waste, actually, but we don't have anything better. We could cut some medicine, but our manipulation and moving is so low now that we will probably just die on the way. At least we have a belly full of food, and we ate a decent meal. Okay. Everything's been tended. There we go. Have a nap. Go to bed. The other thing I want to do is I want to make this available for meals. There we go. We can bring this inside. I think now that this is covered... Oh, it's still considered deteriorating because it's outdoors. Because this is unroofed and we have not been able to build this wall. Push up. Health. Wow, how are you on sleep? Okay, so he's hungry. Cook. Cook, bro. Minor passion for his work. That's right. I think he likes cooking. Oh, he loves cooking. So we can actually turn this one off for raw food, and we can make a little zone right here. And we can say clear all except for raw food. Okay, so he's eating a meal. Yes. Yes, we have actual meals. Back to bed. Poor guy. He's struggling. Look at that. We haven't had a full belly in so long. We're no longer crack. Let's see. That rat, look at this. We have a crack in our jaw. This rat jumped up, punched us in the face so hard it actually cracked our jawbone. It's making it hard to eat. We're in a little pain. It's not too bad. We're gonna let Shep get a full night's sleep. I'm gonna forbid this for the moment and this so that he doesn't immediately eat them. Okay, Shep, I want you to haul rat. Now I want you to... Oh, I want you to haul this too. Camel hide, nice. You gonna cook that? No? Can you butcher this rat? Let's see. Bill, do forever. There we go. Butcher this rat, Shep. See if we get enough meat out of it. We did. Okay. Cook at campfire. Minor break risk. Okay, this is when things start to get problematic. Because everything is starting to very much affect our mental state. We're sleeping in the cold. Our Wayner's out. We haven't done any recreation in a while. Here we go. We're going to let him relax. This will get our mood back up. I think it would be really good for me to try and build a wall here. So let's see. Structure, wooden wall. Right there. Work. I'm actually gonna boost construction and drop plant. There we go. This should be enough wood. Should be, if we don't screw it up. Yay, Shep is healed. Shep has survived the rat attack, folks. This is huge. Okay, putting a roof on things, nice. Where are you going? Please don't blow it. Please don't blow it on the door. He blew it. What a useless fucking... Nice. Nice. Is he still sleeping outside? Let's see. Slept on ground. So the next thing that he has to do, furniture. We have to build this guy a bed. We could also make a bedroll if we had 40 cloth, but we don't have 40 cloth. Do we? No. We might get that from this rhinoceros, but I think we need that for clothes. This bed debuff is bad. We need 45 wood. So whenever he wakes up, we're gonna have to slaughter this for food. I don't care about this. Oh, splat. Holy moly, look at all that meat. Hello, lovelies. Vanessa, I'll be lurking around. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Playing a little Rimworld. If this is a game you've never seen before, it's a survival colony sim. And we're Shep. No, damn it, Shep. Don't eat the raw meat. Prioritize cooking. We'll make 2 meals. We'll clear that. Shep, stop. Eat. So, poor Shep. Shep has dementia. He's frail. He's got a stab scar. He's got a minor artery blockage. He's not doing well. We also crash landed. He's completely naked. He's naked and afraid. Life is hard for Shep. He's not doing well at all. But we're slowly surviving. What is he doing? He's relaxing. Needs. Okay, your recreation needs is fine. Haul the rhino meat, bro. We want that inside at the very least. No sponge, no cleaning. Okay, zones, clear home area. So this is something that often happens. What gets labeled as home area just like pretty quickly expands in this game. We're gonna do this. At some point we're gonna need to clean because there's dirt and blood and garbage all over our house, and that can easily affect our health. Or we're paused. Okay, I think we have enough to make a bed. Let's see if we can do this. Bed. Let's see if Shep can make a bed, and what quality is it? Okay, well, that was all the wood we had. That's why you need a murder room. At some point, I will make a slaughter room. Let's see. Yes, he made a bed. It's an awful bed. It's an absolutely awful bed, but we've done it. Shep, good job, bro. Prioritize. You're freaking killing it, amigo. Okay, so this meat is going to spoil in 1.6 days. That's not good. Bills? The meals last longer. So I need to just cook meals as... I need to keep an eye on this. Clean Shep's barracks. Why don't we have Shep clean a little bit? It's absolutely disgusting in here. I don't know what to tell you about that one, Joy. That sounds like a married life if I've ever heard of it. Now, crafting spot. Here's another thing we can do. So we're out of meals. I don't think he has one in his inventory. He usually carries one around. So bills, let's see, not do forever, do one time. When Shep's done cleaning up, we can actually see the cleanliness of the room. I've forgotten where you see this, actually. It's a piece of Shep. That's right. Hey, Jojo, welcome in. Poor Shep. Okay, hold on. We're going to say, let's do this. Cook simple meal. No, we're going to trash that one. We're going to add a bill. Cook 4 meals. Here we do one time. Shep, I need you to prioritize cooking. I'm sure you're hungry. No, he's full. He's full. We don't need to worry about this. Clear, prioritize work. What we need to do, actually, is we can make some tribal wear. Do we have enough cloth to make tribal wear? Damn it, we don't. We need 60. 38 and 9. So that's a little disappointing. I could hunt another rhinoceros, but I would probably get killed. The rhinoceros would rage at me and murder me. This is now inside though, so we're going to get rid of this and we're going to change our storage room. We're going to bring this stuff inside. I don't care if it's in the doorway. We'll just clear this of food. And I think items, medicine. I guess it doesn't really matter now. This stuff slowly deteriorates if it's sitting outside. You can see it's like getting crappier and crappier. So I'm going to have you prioritize hauling this stuff. If we somehow got another rhinoceros. Oh, muffalos. This is a great source of food. We could make rhinoceros clothing, and that would be really, really good. But there are alpacas. So we're going to stay naked for a little while longer. There's not much we can do about that. We can actually see what animals... No, wildlife. Here we go. This is all the wildlife on the map. Oh, there's a mega sloth somewhere. Check it out. Cool. Rhinoceros. What a Shep hole. That's true. It's an absolute dump. Damn it. There's only 2 alpacas on the map. There is a bunch of guinea pigs. That's fun. Look. Okay, so where are we? We're in spring. What we need to do. What do we need to do next? We've been focused entirely on just surviving. But we have the basics done now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you're organizing meat. Good, you're going to cook. My guy. Okay, so this has 1.5 days before it spoils. This meat is literally just sitting on the cave ground. I'm going to kick up cleanliness just a little bit. It's going to be a while before we get Shep some clothes, unfortunately. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's take a look at his needs. How long do these meals have to go? 4 days. So these last a long time. I think it's 40 meat. So we have 60. So we have enough for 100. We have enough for 10 more meals here. I think he eats about 2 meals a day. I'm going to wait until this is closer to spoiling. You're blind, so you zoomed in on Shep, and now you can't stop laughing. Oh, he's rough. He is not good. Let's see if we can get a good picture of him. We could banish him and lose the game right now. Okay, so he follows the Archaeotech doctrine. Let's look at this. Let's see. Change per mood. What does this mean? I don't know what this means. But you know what we could do right now? We could have a party of libertism. Let's clean Shep's barracks. And then we're going to have a party really quick. That's what we're going to do. His needs are covered. He's just a little low on recreation. Kind of disorganized. He cleans like I do, just randomly. He just walks around and just cleans whatever. No system whatsoever. Okay. He's sleeping. We'll wait. We'll let him sleep, and then we're going to have this party. And then I think we need to start growing some crops. That's probably the next thing. This is new. I don't remember the stumps being there. That's kind of cool. Looks like they just slowly deteriorate over time. Okay, we'll let Shep sleep. We'll let that run. Architect, growing zone. Here we go. Now let's see. What do we want to grow? Usually people grow Nutrifungus. Okay, so that grows in darkness. That's if we want to be cave people. Minimum skill 5. I think our skills for plants are fucking garbage. Plants too, not good. So we need to grow something that grows fast. So I think the one to do is probably rice. Where's rice? Rice plant. Here we go. We're gonna have him do rice plants. They grow pretty fast. They last a long time too. Plant cut. We're gonna have to kick growing up to a pretty top priority here. Okay, Shep. We got to keep an eye on this meat. We do not want this meat to spoil. His barracks are awful. I can't imagine why he would feel that way. He's sleeping on the ground. Why aren't you sleeping on this bed? For fuck's sake, Shep. For colonists. Set owner. Reassign. You dummy. We're just going to have him deconstruct this pile of garbage, whatever this is. Let's keep an eye on the meat. See, this is what I mean by their priority. This is my fault, right? Work priority. I said construct is, we're going to say construct is number 2 compared to this. Okay, so he's planting some rice. How's our meat doing? Spoils in 22 hours. Spoils in 3.5 days. Over here meditating. Oh, weren't we going to have a party? Let's have a party. Okay, so let's take a look. A celebratory gathering for your colonists to have fun. A leader will give an encouraging speech that everyone will socialize with for a while. Participant count, extremely low expectations. So, takes place at the campfire. Look, he's having a little party to himself. Let's hope this boosts his mood. Let's see. The speech is over and the party is beginning. Look at the little shimmering lights. This is good. This is good. Shep's had it rough. So he's just had a little time. Look at this. Oh, the party of libertism was fun. Everyone appreciated the chance to relax and have fun together. Everyone participated in the ritual gains +5 mood for 6 days. The psycho focus of all parties has been fully recharged. Nice. He had a fun festival. Aww. Keeping an eye on this meat. Where are you going? Having a meal. We need to build this guy a table soon. But, I think getting some crops growing is way more important. He's going to go to bed soon. 15 hours on this meat. I'm actually going to let him sleep for a little bit. He's going to be so happy that he slept in a bed. It's hot in here. Do you see that? Sweaty. How's my meat doing? 10 hours. Okay. We're gonna do add bill, cook simple meal. We're gonna say do forever, and then we're gonna say do forever. There we go. What's cooking at? We're gonna boost cooking to priority 1. I need him to do this as soon as he's done sleeping. 8 hours. I'm actually going to wake him and do this now. I do not want to... He's so slow at everything. See what I mean? So this is going to spoil in 6. Oh, we ran out of... Oh, fuck. We ran out of firewood. No! Oh, we're going to lose our meat. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's so bad. Well, chop this tree down, bro. Where are you going? No, you can't go to bed. Oh, no. We're going to lose our meat. Let's see if we can get this tree down and cook this meat. I think if we can get it on here quick enough. Shep, no, stop going to bed. Prioritize refueling the campfire. Yes, yes. Prioritize cooking. Come on. We're going to lose this batch, I think. 2 hours. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I think because we got this started, we won't lose it. We're going to lose this little bit. Disappeared. Damn it. No, we did lose it. Ah, crap. There's a wolf. This is not good. This is not good. Is this wolf hungry? There's lots of wildlife on the map, so I don't think that the wolf is going to get us. Okay, not reproducing. These are a problem. These are incredibly strong. Fuck, I'm so sad about those meals. I didn't even think about that. I was trying to be conservative, and it was the wrong choice. I'm really worried this wolf is going to attack us. He's certainly hanging around. Do you hear him barking? That's cute. It's 30 degrees Celsius in here. It is extremely hot. I don't know how to cool it off. We should probably take the fire and put that outside. So if we deconstruct this, hold on. I need cooking. Yeah, construction. Good. The wolf ran off to go kill something else. He's not killing me. We'll chop this stuff down. We have 1 meal left, so we're going to have to harvest these berries soon. I really want to get this rice planted, though. What are you doing? Oh, he's going for a walk. You know, there is recreation. We could do a horseshoe pin, actually. It's summertime, baby. Oh, it's raining. That's our last meal. Not good. It would be amazing if one of these rhinos got injured and died. Oh, what's this? Anima tree? Oh, this has something to do with like a... this is ideology thing. That's cool. The amount of effort that it took Okay, so we're still a long ways off. He's probably pissed that it's raining. Okay, that's our last meal. The shaman merchants are back. Maybe they'll take pity on us. Violence for... Oh, quick. Quest available. Theodosia Basila. High Stellicar, the Broken Emperor, wants you to help save one of her caravans. Caravans being hunted by near colony by 3 groups of pirates from the... I cannot do this. Are you kidding me? I mean, if we accept this, they will give us lots and lots of good stuff. 1 drifter. I cannot accept this. I'm sorry. As much as I would love to get maybe this plasteel and this glitter world medicine or some goodwill, I'm just going to trash this. There's no way I can handle that. I will die so fast. Okay. One thing that I would like to do here, zone, build roof area. We're going to build a roof area over this right here. Actually, and I think I want to build a roof area over this. There we go. Not over our crops, though. And then I want to build another campfire right over here. How are we doing needs-wise? Okay, we're pretty full on food, so I think he's going to be okay for a minute on that. Whoa, look at him come through. Just stomp right through my house with all your animals. What the fuck is even that? I need wood in order to cook. You can actually cook the berries and make a simple meal. Well, we just ate the berries instead. I guess that's fine. What is this? Wild woman wanders in. Zenus? Holy moly, let's take a look at Zenus. Cave world tender, livestock farmer, undergrounder. Okay, so we just have a wild woman wandering around. She's amazing at plants and animals. She loves to live in caves. Interesting. So this is kind of a feral person. Sometimes they join your colony. That would be amazing. Shep and Zenus. Holy crap, that would be huge. Hopefully she doesn't wander in here and get killed by these bugs. I don't really know what to do about her. I think you can, like, try to arrest her. 35% chance we're not going to do that. Excuse me. Okay, we got a campfire up. Now we've actually built a horseshoe pin. This is actually great for recreation. They get bored. And with doing the same thing all the time. So if you don't have multiple kinds of recreation, it becomes a problem. Okay, so this is the thing. This is so annoying. Zone. I don't want you cleaning the outside. I forget how to turn this ability, this thing off, where it automatically creates a home zone. I do not want that. There. Stop. Okay, so obviously he's just cleaning. Let's see. Finally home! This is what I get for forgetting to get groceries on a Saturday. Oof. Oof, that's rough. Well, you know, we had intended on having a really cool start with a character, and instead we ended up with Shep, lovely. So Shep has dementia. He's frail. He has a stab scar on his right shoulder. He has a minor artery blockage. I keep wanting to say artillery. He's 95 years old. Shep is struggling. Prioritize harvesting berry bush. Here's another berry bush. We'll harvest this one. We're just trying to get by, Shep and I. Shep and I are just barely trying to get by. We got attacked by a wild rat. We successfully fought it off. We've made a little cave home. Struggling. How is he moving about? Very slowly. Very, very slowly. If we look at health, he's only 84% conscious. He only has 53% moving speed, 51% manipulation. He's not doing well. We're just trying to get by. He's also naked and alone. This was Lovely's choice. Or no, excuse me, this is Homie's choice. She was naked brutality is what it's called. You start with nothing. You start butt-ass naked with literally nothing. And then you try to survive. We will probably die. But that's Rimworld, baby. That's Rimworld. Catherine, welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing quite well. How are you today? We're playing some Rimworld. Me and Shep, we're just trying to get by. He's gonna try and eat these berries. I'm gonna get him to haul them back and cook a meal out of them. He'll be much happier. Stop. Bad Shep. Come over here. Haul berries. Lovely, how did you get it to do the Japanese symbols? Wait, this is so funny. YouTube is look at this. YouTube is translating your messages. Is it very nice? It is. Let me show you this. Look at this. Look at this. YouTube, you said, "Hey, Catherine, look, it gave us a Japanese symbol." And then over here for joy, it translated it to stay tuned. What the heck? YouTube's out of its mind. That's got to be a setting. Okay, we need to come over here. We need to cook simple meal. There we go. Do one time. He's going to drop these off. He's going to cook this meal and eat it. Let's take a look at his needs. He's ravenously hungry right now. Poor guy. Yeah, I think, Joy, was it doing that to you? I feel like that was doing that to you in one of your streams. Okay, our rice is 36% grown. We're coming along with our farming. This is very good. Eat your vegetarian meal, bro. There we go. Now he's gonna play some. Horseshoe. Look. Okay. What are we doing? He's cleaning up. Okay, we don't need you to clean up right now. We need you to focus on survival. So we've made a bed. He has a very hard time not eating on a table. This ate without table debuff just taunts these poor people. We're gonna get rid of this extremely low expectations debuff at some point soon. Let's take a look at a table and chair. So furniture. This is a huge table. I do not need this big of a table. One by one. Here we go. How much wood does this need? 28. So this... Oops, sorry. This needs 28 wood, and this needs 45 wood. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't think anyone can build this. We can build a table. We can't build a chair. We can build a stool. So, instead of cleaning up, we're going to have Shep. Actually, I don't know if that's the most important thing to do. Let's look at his needs. What's haunting him more? Being butt-ass naked? Or uncovered groin? Ate without table? Having his whacker hanging out is bothering him a lot more. What can we do about that? We could hunt these remaining alpacas, or we could hunt these ibexes. I'm gonna have him start hunting these animals. Because if we kill enough of these, we can get enough leather to actually make him some clothes. And that's going to be a lot better. Whacker woes. Yeah, his whacker's flapping in the rain. It's not fun. Not fun for anyone. Look at these shots. Jesus Christ, Shep. Fucking useless, bro. You know, it is nighttime, so it's probably really hard to see. I think there is a way. Schedule. Here we go. So we can actually schedule his recreation and his work time. So what time is it now? 2200. So he's going to go to bed pretty soon. He's going to go to bed pretty soon. Having missed literally every shot. This is painful. I wonder. Can I have him just like melee attack this? Can we punch it? It'll just run away. Let's see what happens. They say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, or you do take if you're Shep. He can't even punch an alpaca. Oh crap, we're fighting an alpaca. Turns out when you melee attack an alpaca, they attack back. Oh no, I think I probably just got myself killed. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Let's see. He bit me pretty hard. I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. Okay, nice. We got a shot on his nose. Wow. Shep. Pretty serious bite on the face here. This has poor Shep in a pretty bad mood. We don't have any food. We have a little bit of berries. We can eat some of these berries once he's done bandaging his head, which is going to take for freaking ever. Why did I think punching that thing was a good idea? It was a horrible idea. Okay, eat these. Oh no. What happened? I got food poisoning. I think this might be the end. I think this might be the end of the short, sad story of Shep. I literally can't get up. I have the initials. This is going to be really bad. We're going to, okay, gastro. Oh, God. No. Colonist needs rescue. Food poisoning is really bad. Really bad. I already had one, like, pretty bad abilities, but now the food poisoning, it really debilitates you. I'm not able to get up off the ground right now. So we're just going to have to sit here and watch poor Shep, like, writhe. This food poisoning is going to get way worse. I'm going to start throwing up everything. There it goes. At least we got this bandaged. Poor old man. Seriously. This is torture. Torture to watch. Major food poisoning. Now we're malnourished. This is not good. How's the alpaca doing? We did get a shot on the alpaca. Oh, look, the timber wolf is hurting. How bad? Sometimes they die. Just some bruises. If they start bleeding and the bleeding doesn't heal, no, we just got a crack on its nose. So we may survive if Shep recovers from his food poisoning and we get some more berries, but it's not good. So we're in intense amounts of pain. We're exhausted and we're malnourished right now. Our health is really, but we're starting to suffer from malnourishment and we have major food poisoning. In addition to all of our other injuries. I might have been okay if I hadn't thought that punching an alpaca while it was sleeping was somehow a good idea. There he goes. There's more food that I don't have in my stomach. That's just me spewing bile on the ground. Oh, Shep. Colonist needs rescue. Okay. We're insanely sleep deprived. Our mood is literally 0. This puts us at a major break risk. When he wakes up, he's probably going to have a mental breakdown. And I don't know what he's going to do at that point. He's also exhausted. 0% comfort. It's absolutely ugly. He's surrounded in a cave with barf. Okay, what was that? Shep has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. So at least we're sleeping. Cargo pods? What is this? Randy Random has saved us. Look, packaged survival meals. Yes. Oh my God, we got literally some free food. Oh my God, this is this is so good. This is so good. Now we just need to recover from this food poisoning enough so that we can move. We can crawl over there and get some food in us. Okay, at least he's getting some sleep and somehow some recreation. Badly malnourished. I can feel my body wasting away. My stomach hurts like never before. Okay, we're recovering from food poisoning. One of the moons of this planet has orbited in front of the sun. An eclipse has begun. Okay. I don't know if we'll even be able to move, even if we recover from this food poisoning. What is this? Why is it green? Extreme break risk. This is very bad. Zenus, don't you dare touch my food. So let's look at needs. So he may have a mental breakdown. There's a high likelihood that he's going to have a mental breakdown. If we can get this food inside us, it might be okay. Go, Shep, go. Go, you're tougher than you look. Stay away from my food, wild woman. She already ate 5 of them. That fucking bitch. Yes, eat, eat. Boom. Whew. That's okay. Let's see. I need you to... Wait, what? No accessible spot configured to store it. Okay, why can't we store? Why can't we store this? Meals. Packaged survival meal. Right here. What are you talking about? Shep, what are you doing? Okay, I guess you get one, Zenus. You get one. I can't believe we got through that without having a mental break. That is shocking. What are you doing? You're hunting? Why don't you, like, relax? He's determined, bro. He's like, I'm gonna fucking... He's like going for revenge. Look, go, Shep! God, you're just garbage at this, Shep. What's he at? 43% moving. He can barely move. Is this guy bleeding? No. Just one shot. I want this to go away. I hate this. Shep is on a mission. If he hits this Mega Sloth by accident, we'll die. Major break risk. Why? Oh, you know why? I know exactly why he won't stop. Because I didn't give him any time for recreation. So we got to do a little more recreation time. Right here. Some recreation time. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll give him an extra hour of sleep. We'll give him a little recreation time. We'll say some. We'll say a moment of anything between. He's fully healed! Dude, Shep is a legend. Recreation starved, though. That's what's making him pissiest. Is this thing bleeding? It is bleeding. This is good. We got to keep an eye on this thing. Okay, so we are going to turn off hunting on all these other ones. Okay, hold on, Shep. Shep's gonna lose his mind if we don't give him some, so we're gonna say anything. We're gonna do this. Anything. Now, he's determined to go hunting. There. Get some wreck in, bro. What are you doing? Praying. That makes sense. Guy's just like, dear Lord, please protect me. Okay, there you go. Now we can hunt this alpaca. Much better. Oh, I cannot believe we got through that without having a mental break. Usually they freaking lose it. Okay, we're gonna kill this thing. Where are you going, Shep? No, no, no. No more relaxing socially. Now it's time to work. Nice, my guy. Look at that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't eat this. Don't eat the meat. What is this? Manhunting? What is it? A pack of manhunting rats has entered the area. Driven insane by the disease known as scaria, they will roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. Holy crap. Okay, so this is not good. This is not good at all. How are we going to handle this? We kind of can't go outside until they go away. Our campfire has no wood. We're out of wood. We're going to have to eat raw meat for a while, I guess. As soon as he goes inside, we're going to have to forbid the doors. You're not allowed to go outside. We do have... Oh, good. We still have a few of these meals. Nice. Okay. I'm worried about these rats. Let's see if they... Do they know where I am? Oh, they're going to go for the girl. Oh, no. Zenas! Well, that's tragic. She's going to die. There's nothing we could do. You know, I would say this. If she was like downed, you can actually rescue her and tend her. And one of the common ways of getting new colonists is by taking them prisoner and then basically just talking them into joining you. It would be worth considering if these rats weren't going to immediately kill me. This one's front leg was destroyed. This one, look, see, it's just going to run around. Fuck. What are we going to do? It knows we're here. I don't want to fight these. This one's going to die. That's nice. Look at our rice. Our rice is coming along. We can't even cook this meat. You know, I might be able to. Let's see. Ambrosia sprout. Oh, that's nice. This stuff, you can harvest it and eat it, and it makes you feel good. It's like a drug. This fucking rat. I might end up fighting it. I don't want to. It's going to be a problem. I wish I didn't have to look at all this. Poor Zenas. We're going to get attacked by a raider at some point, and I have no idea how we're going to handle that. We might need to make a club. I'm wondering if I can get away, if I can sneak out here and chop one of these trees down before the rat can come around, but I don't think so. I think I'm so slow that there's no way. I'm hoping they just go away. Look, the other one died. That's nice. Oh, look, you can see its little poison clouds. That's crazy. There we go. We got a chance to clean up the barf. That's huge. Okay, we're going to try it. Let's see if it knows the moment we go outside. It instantly knows. That's insane. How the fuck does it know? There's no way. We gotta go back inside. I mean, I guess I could fight this thing. I can't be out here forever. Shep is insane. We're going to have to fight this thing. Okay, punched him. Right in the front left leg. Nice, Shep. Go. All right, we destroyed his front leg. Nice. How's Shep doing? Scratched all over. Moving, manipulation. Come on. One more hit. One more hit. All right, we bruised his other leg. Nope. We're dead. Damn it. Taken out by a rat. Taken out by a rat. Look at him saunter off. He's going to bleed to death, too. I wonder if there's any... Look at me crawl! No, that's crazy. I've never seen that before. That's new. That's so funny. Oh, he's up. He's up. Is it coming after me again? No. No, don't come inside. Don't come inside. Oh, thank God. Hold on. Hold on. Tend. Use the good medicine. Yes. Here we go. That rat's gonna die soon. No, we're downed. Damn it. We're gonna bleed to death. Get up, Shep. I believe in you. All right. Seven hours. 6 hours. It's so crazy that the music... Look, there's a rat. At least we killed the rat before we died. 5. Medical emergency. Oh, you think I don't know this? Death, 2 hours. I think this is the end. I think this is the end of old Shep. Ugh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bye, Shep. Oh! Game. The death of Shep. Shep has died. Cost blood loss. He should be buried and given a funeral so his friends and family can say farewell. I don't think so. Oh, poor Shep. Game over. Everyone is dead or gone. The story is over. Perhaps someone will find a use for the ruins of this place. Create new wanderers. Main menu. Well, Chef. Rip Chef. Oh, we kind of knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. Okay, that's naked brutality. That was actually... that was so funny. Okay. That was this. You start with nothing. It's brutal. And then, of course, we pick loser of the Whacker Wars. That's right. Poor Shep. Okay, so I think we should do Crash Landed. Didn't do too bad. You know, we were doing okay. There were some very stupid mistakes that I made. I probably should have just hidden. I had enough meals. I should have just waited it out. That's one of the things that I love about this game. You just kind of try stuff and you see what happens. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I could have just hid in my room, and I think maybe eventually the rat would have like run away. Maybe not. Maybe I just would have been trapped in there. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know, but I thought I could fight this rat. I mean, I fought off another rat before, but apparently Scaria rat. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay, so I want to play for about another hour. Then I want to go grab a yoga class. Sounds like a wonderful way. We'll do Strive to Survive again. We'll do Randy Random again. This time we'll do Crash Landed. So we got to pick 3 colonists. Oh, commitment mode always. This is so fun. You cannot save scum. Way better. Okay. We need a seed. We need a seed for our world. Somebody give me a single word that will be the seed phrase for our new world. What am I fucking thinking? Shep. It's Shep. Muffins is a good one. It's gotta be Shep. Whacker. Okay. I love both of these, but I feel like in honor of Shep, it's got to be Shep. So Shep is the seed for our new world. Let's take a look. The Icy Eye Forest? That's a cool name. Okay. Oh, Shep got attacked by a pack of man-eating rats. They killed Zenas, the wild woman, and then I was hiding in my room, and I thought, Shep and I thought, you know, I will not cower inside to just some stupid rat. So we went and tried tried to face the rat one-on-one. We did kill the rat. The rat died, but so did we. So, let's see. Temperate forest. Let's go. Let's go right here. Limestone and marble. It was pretty wild. And then Shep crawled back into the cave after he died. You got to go back and watch it. It's very dramatic. He crawled back into the cave and almost started tending him, but it was too much for him. Okay, I usually like to start with some mountains, but we'll start with just open plains. It's fine. Next. Okay. Classic-like. We'll do that. Now, let's pick some actual good ones. Let's take a look at what we have here. So, the things that are most important... Man, Shep could have used this skill. Nudist. This guy loves running around butt-ass naked. Okay, cool. He's sickly. Awful immune system. He gets sick all the time. He's a teetotaler. He's got great mining skills, great social skills. Loves to run around butt-ass naked talking to people. He does have some injuries, though. So, team skills. I think this tells us right here. This is cool. This is new. I haven't seen this. What our collective tells. So right now, these are the people that we've selected. So look at this guy, Ross. Ross is abrasive. Not fun to be around. He's very smart, though, and he's got great medical skills. So I feel like we could kind of take Ross because these are super huge. He's got a great doctor that's going to be doing research. We didn't even get a chance to do research with Shep. Mining, social, this is great for trading. He can be the one to trade. She's also a great doctor. She was a veterinarian. She's got okay animal skills. Ross loves dinosaurs, and he was on a break. Don't we all? Okay, huge animal skills. Let's see. Tough. This guy's tough. He's a great fighter. Wait, he's tough? Oh, no. He's hard to kill, but he doesn't shoot or do melee. That's garbage. That makes him useless as far as I'm concerned. Okay, here we go. Tycho over here is a great fighter. She's good with animals. She's artistic. She's social. She's got medical skill. She's an ascetic. She likes very minimalist. She's a misandrist. She fucking hates men. She's a female supremacist. Sounds amazing. I already want her on my team. Slow learner, though. Not the smartest. Not the smartest. I love that. I love that about her. So what are we lacking in? We're lacking in cooking skills and construction skills. We could really use someone that's good at constructing. I might trade out Felix here for somebody that can construct. This mining is very good, but there's not a lot of mountains, so I don't think we're going to need that. She's decent at construction. She's great at crafting right here. And she's an intellectual. Okay. We're gonna shit can. We're going to bring in Chaz. As much as we liked Ross, with Tycho being a misandrist, I'm tempted to go with an all-female crew here. So let's see. Lucia is also a veterinarian. She's lazy. She's psychically sensitive, but she is beautiful. She is beautiful. So what was Ross good at? He was good at medical and intellectual. We actually have a decent amount of medical skills. So what if we did this? What if we did this? How does this look? Okay, so we have decent shooting, great melee. No. Construction is okay. We're really lacking in the cooking and plants department. Don't you want a man or a woman for babies? I don't care about babies. Get out of here with that. No, we want it for the memes. This is so much funnier. What makes this hard, though, is that nobody knows how to plant anything and grow anything. So we're going to struggle with cooking and planting for a while. Does anybody else have any sort of... Okay, so Felix is the only one with planting skills. Nobody in this... So this is kind of as good as it's going to get. We're going to have to just develop our planting skills. Who has the best? Oh, she can't even plant. So look at all these things that she can't do. Oh, she's so funny. She's so funny, right? This melee is good, but not being able to do constructing, mining, cooking, or plants is a huge miss. Yune over here is kind of interesting. Okay, sorry, Tycho. You're gone. I guess we don't need to go with... if we're ditching Tycho, I didn't see that. Maybe we can get Ross back. Who's our best at cooking? This guy. Oh, he wants to run around naked all the time, though. Animals is huge. I don't want people that... See how they don't have any skills? Like, I don't want them to have, like... I don't think this is a very good spread, but this might be as good as it's going to get. This might be as good as it's going to get. This will help here. Somebody's going to become good at cooking. Okay. There is a mod. There's actually a number of mods for this game that you can get that just, like, help with, like, quality of life stuff, and would certainly be worth doing eventually. Oh, we have a boom rat as a pet. Kaiko the boom rat. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. We've got a psychic foil helmet. We've got a flak vest. We've got a knife. We've got a revolver. We've got a plasteel flak helmet. We've got a bunch of medicine, a bunch of steel to start with, and a bunch of wood. Let's take a look. Let's take a look around. What is this? I've never seen this before. Ancient war sprinter remains. Okay. Whole bunch of guinea pigs again. I guess these are very common around here. You know, what we want to do, you see this right here? This brown earth, this is rich soil. We want to have our shelter and our home as near to this stuff as possible because food grows faster on it. This right here, this is an ancient building. There's something inside here. Either there's something that will kill us or something of great value. We're not opening that soon. Okay, lots of ibex. We can hunt these ibex. It'll be hard to do that with a revolver, but we will try. So I think we kind of are starting in a good spot with our colony being really close to here. And these ruins right here, what are these, steel? This is pretty good. So we can start building a shelter pretty close to here. And what is this? This is cool. We can claim this. It's just like old cool ruins. So let's okay. Pair of flak pants. Here we go. Bolt. Okay, so who was our best shooter? Let's take a look. Bio. Melee. No. Right here. You're getting the rifle. Quick bolt action rifle. Heading out with the hubs now. Have a wonderful rest of the stream and yoga class. Thanks, Joy. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. It was nice to see you. I hope you have a wonderful time out on the town. He's going to take the knife. He's also going to, we won't put these on now, but we are going to want to use those pretty soon. So actually, we could build, we could take this structure and make it an enclosure pretty quick. Which is not a bad idea. I'm going to do that. So let's see. We want to work. So who's our best constructor? Chaz, the handy woman. We're going to turn off hauling for her. We're going to make a stockpile zone. We're going to put that stockpile zone right here. These other two are going to start hauling. And then Chaz over here, we're going to start building walls. Architect, structure. Wooden wall, no, steel wall. Steel wall will go up very fast. All the way across. I hopefully have enough steel for all of this. Go get your weapons. Look at him go. Look at him go. We'll claim this table. This is actually a very nice table. Limestone table. They're going to love this. You botched the construction. Why did you botch the construction? She had... Okay, so let me explain this. These flame symbols means they have a huge passion for it. And then this right here is how good their skill is. So she has significant familiarity with constructing, and she has a passion for it. She enjoys it. She's not like great at it, right? Shep was terrible at it and had no passion for it. He did have a passion for cooking, though. Damn it. See this? I don't know how to turn it off so that they don't do that? I know that there's a way. Okay, so if we can get them to actually have an inside, we can actually claim all of this. So what's the claim? Orders? Claim. I may deconstruct this and build this out over here. The story of Buff Hugs. Oh, you want to know where that name came from? That name came from a man that I worked with at Apple. Jeremy, I believe his name was. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. And Jeremy was a very sweet man. Absolutely, an absolute darling. And no, I don't want this zone. Let's cancel this. Delete. You know, Jeremy was a hugger. He loved to give people hugs. And so, you know, I'd give hugs because, you know, hugs are nice to give. Haul things. Let's get these rocks out of here. Let's chop this tree down right over here. And one day, Jeremy, let's see, we can actually uninstall. We can keep this table. The problem with this is that if we keep this table being a very fancy limestone table, it's going to boost our wealth. And if our wealth gets too high too early, we start getting raided by pirates. And I really don't want that. Okay. One day I was giving Jeremy a hug, and he was like, wow, you give such strong hugs. You give these great big buff hugs. He goes, you're a real buff hugger. And I was like, oh, I'm a buff hugger, eh? And he was like, yeah. And then he kind of realized what he said, and it was very, very funny. And so the name stuck, and we loved it so much that we decided to keep it. We being, you know, me and my friends. And that became my gamer tag, because those are the people I played games with. So that's where the story of buff hugs came from. It's a great story, I think. That's how I became known as the buff hugger. I think I'm going to turn off. It's raw resources. I'm going to turn off steel inside and put it outside because the steel doesn't decay. So they'll haul all that eventually. I knew you'd love that story. I knew you'd love that story, Jojo. It is brilliant. Okay, let's take a look at construct. Plant cut. Okay, cool. So Lucia is over here cutting away at this plant. That's fine. That's what we want. Meanwhile, Chaz is busy constructing. That's exactly what we want. Let's speed this up a little bit. This tree needs to come down. In fact, prioritize harvesting poplar tree. She's not very quick at this plant cutting thing. She's standing right in the freaking doorway to do it too. Oh, look, she's gonna trap herself. Or Chaz is. They do that sometimes. They're so stupid. What are you doing? Oh, going for a walk. It was a long day. That's fair. That's fair. It was a long day constructing. We shouldn't be upset about that. Can you, like, get this wood out of the doorway? There you go. There you go. So these meals are going to go quick. So the next thing we really need to think about is growing stuff. And we should do, like, right here is a perfect place to start. So we're going to go zone, growing zone. We're going to drop down some growing zones. I like 6x5 for whatever reason. So we'll do a couple. We'll do a rice one to start. And we'll then potatoes. Potatoes are good. Rice and potatoes. Delicious. So they're going to have to sleep on the ground pretty quick here. Kind of waiting on Chaz to finish botching this construction. Look, he's going to trap himself inside. I told you. A dummy. Okay, next thing, furniture. They're going to need some beds. So we're going to have them build some beds. Nice. How is it? It's a poor bed. It's not a very good bed. Both of them suck. Hey, this is a good bed. Nice. Now we're going to deconstruct this. Chaz is like doing work. Are they over here planting yet? They planted a little bit of rice. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the schedule. I want to make sure that I schedule long work days. Otherwise, they never get anything done. There, we'll do 2 hours of just anything in the morning. They usually take care of their recreation then. The other thing we have to make sure of is we have to clear. See how they make these like big. This home zone, they'll constantly be sweeping the dirt outside, which is stupid. Now he's going to repair this nice table. How much wood do we have? We have quite a bit. Let's make some dining chairs. Actually, not there. Cancel. We'll move this. Oops. Already a better start than before. These wall torch lamps are new. That's pretty cool. Oh, and the zone of light is pretty cool too. I like that a lot. We'll put this right on the ground. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. There. Easy enough to see. Easy enough to see. Okay, while we're waiting on food to grow, we need to look at wildlife and we need to start. Oh my gazelle. Look at all these animals. This place is amazing. We're going to tell them. So this is something we didn't even look at with Shep. This is the research. So we could build a harp. We could research how to build a harp if we want to. We need to think about make passive coolers to cool indoor spaces without using electricity. This is a very good idea. Electricity usually is really where the game starts to take off. A lot of cool stuff you can do with it. Complex clothing is nice. Their clothes are going to start to wear out pretty quick. So this one's pretty huge because once your clothes are ragged, they're really, really miserable. But I think the first thing we need to research is probably the recurve bow. We have to build a research table. So we will turn on that, but we don't have a research bench. That is a production. So there's a couple of things that we're going to need right out the gate. We'll want to build a simple research bench. This takes 75 wood and 25 stone. I'm actually going to, let me see. I'm going to shrink zone. We're going to shrink this down a little bit. It doesn't need to be this big. There. I'm going to claim these beautiful columns too. These are pretty cool. This is a very nice start. The danger with having steel is that steel is actually flammable. I know that sounds strange, but it will. So if we ever have a fire breakout, we can literally cook ourselves alive. So a lot of times people start mining, what do we have here? Marble. We can start mining marble for walls and whatnot. Not a lot, though, that we can really build on, so it might just have to be wood. We can also deconstruct all these sandstone walls. I think we can deconstruct this stuff and get the material out of it. And that's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do. But, you know, first and foremost, let's let them all sleep. Need warm clothes. So it's cold. It's cold in here. It is 10 degrees inside. It's 4 degrees outside. The way we fix that is furniture. Which one is it? Temperature. Here we go. We build a campfire inside. So we can actually build a vent, a heater. Here's that passive cooler. I guess we don't need to research this. I thought it did say we needed to research this. Oh, it's done. The blue is done. Nice. So we have the ability to do cut stone. We have passive cooler. We do have electricity. Oh, okay. Great. Well, then we need to start generating power. Wood fire generator or a wind turbine. Wind turbine is always a good way to start. Not going to worry about that just yet. I want you guys over here planting, though. What's taking so long? So let's see. We only have one person that plants. That's not good enough. So let's take a look at our crew. They suck. Oh, that was right. Everyone sucks ass at plants. Okay. Chaz, because you're my builder, I'm going to make Ross. Not plant cut. I'm going to make him grow. That's Chaz. Right here. I need you to focus on this. In fact, we're going to do manual priorities, and we're going to increase this to number 1. There. See, it drives me nuts that they come out here and they sweep the fucking ground. It's so stupid. We're going to make both of you plant cut. Okay, what is Lucia doing? Oh, she's over here trying to shoot this thing. Hey, plant food first. Look at him repairing the walls. Good job. Good job. Research, furniture, wooden dining chair right there. They really love to eat sitting at a table. Kind of understandable. So we're going to build a bunch of chairs. We're also going to chop this wood. Well, they're going to chop some of these trees down because it's in the planning zone, so we'll let them handle that. Look at how slow they are at this. They're basically just... Psychic Soothe. Okay, Lucia is going to have a mood boost because we got a Psychic Soothe. That's really nice. And then who's my researcher? It's Chaz. Okay, so when Chaz isn't building, they're going to be researching. I'm going to make this priority 1, and then I'm going to make that priority 2. It's taken forever to cut this tree down. Are you kidding me? Need recreation variety. Okay, so they're not happy with the recreation they have. We could actually build a chess table for them. That's kind of funny. I'm going to give them a horseshoe pen. Chaz leveled up in construction. That's great. Chaz is not fast at this. He's a capable amateur. Okay. We don't have enough wood for this. We will in a minute. Decent dining room. Hey, they actually like it. I think it's these columns. These columns are very nice. Okay, this is actually pretty good progress. The music's a little inconsistent. I could probably turn on Demon Gummies and that would be better. Options. Audio. Music volume. There we go. Okay. How are we doing on planting? Very slow. That's okay. I believe in you, Lucia. I believe in you. Let's see how they're doing. Recreation unfulfilled. Slept in the cold. It's nice and warm in here. But this is from the night before. Decent barracks. I slept in a decent barracks, but I really dislike sharing a sleeping space. Ate without a table. Disturbed sleep too. At some point, we need to start giving people rooms. This is pretty important. When they don't have rooms, they're miserable. Oh, that's right. I don't have to mine for stone. You see all these rocks on the ground? I can actually have somebody cut these up and turn them into blocks. And then we can start expanding with this. So let's speed up through the night. We don't need to watch them sleep. These are components for machinery. A rare thrumbos. Oh, cool. Oh, there's steel over here. Let's unmark that so someone will haul it eventually. Okay, these things are so cool. Thrumbo. Let's take a look at this. A gigantic, graceful creature of unknown origin. The Thrumbo is gentle by nature, but extremely dangerous when enraged. While its long fur is exceptionally beautiful, its hide is also incredibly resistant to damage. Its razor-sharp horns fetch a huge price. Legends say that Old Thrumbo is the wisest creature in the universe. It simply chooses not to speak. These things are so cool. If you somehow have the ability to tame them, they become an amazing animal. They're extremely difficult to tame. They're also very difficult to hunt. You see that giant horn on their head? They will kill you so fast unless you are like very fast at running and are a very good shot. In no way are we going to hunt these things. If you happen to kill one, though, its horn becomes one of the best melee weapons in the game. So I'm just excited that they're here. We're going to let these graceful, beautiful creatures. Naked Dimension Boy had more crowd appeal. Seriously. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that comment. Okay. Are they just going to like wander around my... Look at this. Everybody eating at a table. Super happy. He could perish fighting rats. He could perish trying to swallow. It's a free-for-all. Seriously. We're going to need to do something about these trees that are right in the way. Do you see how it slowed them down? Which actually begs the question. So, production. Do I want... I do want him to mine. Smith. I think they're fine with their own rooms with this communal space for a while. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to let him build. How are we doing on our crops? Jesus Christ, why did you come back? What are you doing? Relaxing socially. He just wants to hang out by the fire. Well, I guess that's acceptable. I like that he woke up and first thing he did was start growing stuff, but then it was like, I need a break. See how much he slows down right there with this tree? As soon as they're done planting, I'm going to have them cut that tree down. And then I got to decide what I want to do. Do I want to start? So we have electricity. So really the goal, here's the goal of the game, if you want to understand, is you get to the point where you research the ability to build a gigantic spaceship and you get off the planet. If you survive, that's the goal. That's the goal. I think instead of recurve bow, tree sowing's not a bad idea because we can have an infinite source of wood, but I think where we live, it's not something we need to worry about. I think smithing is the more important thing because this will lead to, I mean, there's some cool stuff over here, but this will lead to machining. We can actually get to the point where we can make our own weapons, our own guns, and that's kind of huge. We need better weapons at some point. How's it going, guys? We still have plenty of meals. Nothing to worry about there. Look at how slow this guy is. He's doing his best. He's almost to level 1. Can you get there? You can do it, Ross. Ross has a major passion for research. Doesn't this guy too also? I should build 2 of these research benches so they can both be at it. That might be better. Where are you going? Oh, he's going to hunt. Cool. Let's go watch him kill stuff. Oh, horrible shot. Got it. Nice. Come on. Oh, look at this shot. Shot his nose off. Shot his rear left hood off. Destroyed his right lung. Gunshot, body, death in 15 hours. Homeboy is cooked. This seriously helps with my shooting skill too. I love that sound. Okay. See, what are the other 2 doing? Actually, I want Ross to do more research. I'm going to make this number 1. So... they're just hanging out by the fire. Hey, we're doing good. Build an empire just to peace out into the universe. Essentially, it's very fun. I've only beaten the game once, where I got all the way to the end. Not because it's that hard. You can make it easy enough to where, you know, you can defeat the game. It's more that I get bored with the playthrough and don't want to get all the way through the research tree to do it. And so then I start over and I start with weird different starts and just try different stuff. It's very common, I think. Okay, nice. We've killed this ibex. This gazelle, excuse me. I like this. This is good. This is good. And the reason that this is good is that if we can start producing food, we can save these packages for emergency rations. So what I want to do now is I want to build a butcher's table. Production. 95 wood. We have plenty. We're going to build this right here. Penalty. So it's going to get a speed penalty because it's outdoors. Oh, darn. Eventually, we'll have a butcher's room. It'll be refrigerated. It'll be fine. The other danger is that if you butcher stuff when it's dirty, you have a higher chance of food poisoning. That's going to be a struggle of ours. It is what it is. We're just doing our best here. So in the morning, old Chaz, I think we'll knock that out. I wouldn't know about getting bored and starting over when I come back to a game. Nope, not at all. Lovely, I don't understand why. Do you have your like language set to Japanese or something? It's translating like half of your statements. It's so funny. I don't understand why that is. It translated "oh hi Coatsy" to "oh hi Coatsy." I guess the extra I was just too much for it. That is so funny. See how they keep sweeping outside? It's so irritating. Okay, nice. Now let's see. Who's my best cook? That's right. I'm actually gonna make Ross cook, and I'm not gonna have Chaz cook. So I think by telling, let's see, butcher creature. Let's see if we can get Ross to do it automatically. What are we doing, Ross? He's researching. Missing one corpse? What are you talking about, missing a corpse? Oh, he's already doing it. Okay, well, that's fine. YouTube hater exaggerated. See, this color palette is very Graveyard Keeper. That's a good point. That's a good point. It does have a bit of a Graveyard Keeper look to it, huh? I think this is an older game. I'm not sure, though. Okay, look at this. We got some plain leather. This is good. Chaz is just wandering. Why are you just wandering? I think it's evening. He needs something to do. That's his problem. Okay, so we're going to build another research bench. We don't have enough wood. We're going to chop down some trees. In fact, we're going to chop down these trees. Because they're in my way. We have our crops. This is very good. Is there... So let's see. If we do another growing zone. We can plant some heel root, but we don't really need it. Cotton fiber would be really, really good. Smoke leaf is good for their mood. What is Tinctoria? A genetically engineered flower-like crop which secretes a self-altering dye. Tinctoria can be coaxed into different colors and used to change the color of walls, building, and more. Oh, that's fun. That's new. I haven't seen that before. I feel like cotton is probably not a bad idea, but I also... No, I don't. See, look. They're over here sweeping the fucking dirt. It's so stupid. I don't know why it does that. I gotta ask how to stop auto home zone Rimworld. Look at the bottom right. Find the small house icon. Okay. Oh, it's over here. Toggle automatically expanding the home area into new constructions. Boom. There we go. Nice. Chaz, calm down. What are you doing? Oh, you're just wandering. He's bored. He doesn't have enough to do. Here, we'll do this. Cook. There we go. We're gonna need a second research table so that he's not wandering around bored all the time. Boom, we'll finish that. Go copy. Oops. A much easier start. A much easier start. This thing will fuck us up, but it'll give us really, really good, if we can kill it, we'll get really, really good cloth from it. These meals are going to go fast, though, so let's look at wildlife. What's closest? Maybe this guy. Was anyone good at animals? Ross is okay. Lucia is 10. That's huge. Where were those muffalo? Are there still muffalo? No. There's some donkeys on the map. We could try taming donkeys. Do we need donkeys? Not really. Muffalo are great because they give milk and fur. So we get just basically infinite clothes from them. Ooh, now they're both hunting. Fun. Oh, there's meals over here. What the heck? Why don't you haul these instead? Is there anything else just hanging out on the map that might be worth it? This steel's huge. Someone can haul that. She's trying to hunt this thing with just a pistol. It's very bold. Ancient generator, don't need that. Ancient security turret, don't need that. $3:15. Okay, so I gotta go in about 15 or 20 minutes though. So we're gonna do something stupid. We're gonna open this thing and see what's inside. It might kill all of us. Man, she's not giving up. Oh, she did hit it. There we go. There we go. She's determined. New lovers? What? Ross and Chaz? Hold on a second. Ross courted Chaz by telling a story about romance. Chaz responded well and is now Ross's lover. Well, this is just so beautiful. Look at their conversation. I love this. Chaz communicated thoughts about core worlds with Ross. Lucia chatted about favorite clothes with Ross. Oh, wait, I lost a chat. My bad. Coatsy, you gotta go watch the story of Shep. It was insane. Ross made a comment about board games to Lucia. Ross tried to woo Lucia. Oh, look at this. Ross is all over the place. Okay, hold on. Ross tried to woo Lucia by making an observation about beautiful people. Lucia turned him down. Lucia chatted about hostile sheriffs with Ross. Ross talked about vomiting with Lucia. Ross is crazy. Ross and Lucia chatted about makeup. Ross and Lucia chatted about drunkenness. Chaz said something about lunchtime to Ross. Ross shared a word about cute animals with Chaz. And then he told a story about parsnips. And look, you know what it is? It's this. It talked about animals and food, and that's what did it. That's what did it. Okay, so we can do a couple of things. We have this independency. I don't know what this is, this ideology. Let's take a look. Isitar fashioned every man and woman personally. Each one is a unique and precious artwork by his divine hand. Okay, so this is their religion. It is, look, it's an embodied theist. The gods walk the planets like us, yet they are powerful and immortal, and we are not. They decide the moral structure of the universe. And Astropolitan, a broad collection of cultures common among frequent space travelers. Okay, interesting. So this is sort of like a religion for everyone. And the god Isitar fashioned every man and woman personally. Each one is unique and precious artwork by his divine hand. Across the vast stellar distances, Isitar's will sustained the life of mankind against the void. Humanity's suffering brought Isitar to terrible grief. That's beautiful. The god of freedom. So they're an individualist group. And the god of life, embodied theist. So look at this. We can have religious clothing. We hate insect meat. They usually take the man's maid. They hate eating, let's see. Women are only allowed one spouse. Men are only allowed, okay. They think corpses are ugly. They're free-loving people. So they have a leader, a moral guide, and then they have rituals. So I can pick a leader and a moral guide, probably the person with the most social skills. 3. This is not a very social crowd. I guess Chaz over here. I can make him leader of their religion if I wanted to. We're not going to worry about that just yet. We're going to see if they actually survive. Where is he going? Oh, he's off to hunt. I don't need you to do that. Go to bed. This one's about to die. And this one's hurting. Look at that. So once those die, we can collect their corpses. But before we do that, I think the last thing we're going to do once everyone wakes up, this is very exciting. We're going to see what's inside this ancient ruin. It could be our doom. It often is. Let's let everyone wake up, get a full meal. I'm so glad that you turned me on to this YouTube. It's so good. Okay, what are you doing, Lucia? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, settle down. That's all the meals will Come on over here. I actually want you to eat. I'm sure you're hungry. Chaz, wake up and eat. All right, peoples, let's go. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna see what's in here. Usually you get a warning when you get close to one of these. Yep. Ancient danger as Lucia draws near the ancient wall. A sense of foreboding overcomes her. She isn't sure why, but she feels that this dusty structure may contain a great danger. Well, we're about to find out. Okay. Deconstruct. Chaz. Already deconstructing is on it. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna have you here. We're gonna have you here. Thanks for streaming this. You've never seen this game before. Very interesting. It is. Okay, let me show you how crazy this game is. 116,000 reviews, overwhelmingly positive. This game is legendary. One of the greats. It is so fun. I understand that it's not like a lot of people's tea. Totally fine. I get it. Still just an absolute incredible game because it's more than like a survival colony sim. It's a story generator. That's what it is. And the stories that you make are greater than anything. Greater than anything. Hold on. We're going to save and quit to menu really quick. I wanted to look at something. Mods. I did download some mods. Oh, okay, so none of these got enabled. Oh, whoops. So I downloaded some basic mods that made the game so you can zoom in more. Common sense. They just don't do stupid stuff. This is just a mod platform that makes everything else. So the conversations they have pop up on screen. You get a level up thing. Pick up and haul. This changes how much they can haul drastically. So characters can carry one thing in their hand, but they also have an inventory that has a certain amount of weight. But for whatever reason, the game doesn't let you put stuff in their inventory. This mod changes that. I think that's better. And it doesn't really break the game. It just makes it better. Quality colors. So your items have a color to them. Who shot my leg off? This will tell you who hurt you. Okay, but we're not going to worry about that. Load game. I think it's this one. Southeast Teetotaler Self-Governing Amalgamation. Was this the one we were just playing? I think so. Yes. Okay. Oh, God, it's insects. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I woke them. If I don't kill these things, they will reproduce and they will cover this entire map. They will cover this entire map. But look at this. There's ancient cryosleep caskets in here. This is actually pretty cool because you might get some colonists. Are these guys going to fuck with me right now? Okay. If I attack one, they are definitely going to fuck with me. Let's see if we can kill these. I'm not... Okay, look, he's ready to go. Chaz is crazy. Chaz, what the fuck was that? Oh, God. Run away! This is bad. This is so stupid. The psychic soothe is over. Let's see if they give up. I think they give up at some point. Nice! Oh my god. Got one. Right in the front leg. Nice job. If we can get them far enough away, we might be able to get some shots off. Let's see. Lucia really pushing it. Okay, so they did give up. They did give up. You see that? Got it. Pronotum. We got him right in the pronotum. Whoa, scary. So basically these things are just going to chase me to the ends of the earth now until they get bored and despawn. Nice, nice shot, nice. Gunshot revolver, no immediate danger, is bleeding though. That's good. That is good. Look at this squirrel. The squirrel's like, what the fuck? No! Well, this is Rimworld. The opportunities are endless. You see this thing? This is a little geothermal. We can actually put a power plant right on top of that. Okay, so I think homeboy over here got bored. I should probably stop letting them shoot and despawn so that we can go back to living our lives. There, they got bored. They're going to go back to their cave slowly. I wonder if they will screw with me as they're walking by. Oh, we get to name our town. Let's see. Since it looks like you'll be here a while, Chaz thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Chaz also thinks you should give this settlement a name. What should this local settlement be called? All right, calling all viewers. I need a settlement name and I need a faction name. I sort of feel like we should have one of them be a callback to Shep for all time. And then I'll take a different name. I know JoJo's already typing whacker in the chat. Faction should be Shep. Yep. The Shep heads. There we go. Okay, so the Shep heads. Whoops. Why do I always do that? The Shep heads. Here we go. The Shep heads. But running blank on a settlement name. I like that they gave the hip den. Let's go through some of these randomizers. See, Heenan, Plenty Valley. That's kind of a nice name, Plenty Valley. Onions Quarry, Kohatko, Dimensional. Yes. Yes. Too good. Dimensional. There we go. The Shep heads now occupy Dimensional. Whoa, what's this? Oh, she's fleeing. She's running scared from the insects that we were shooting. Where did they go? They're over here. I wonder if any of them are going to die. We can actually look at wildlife here. So let's see. This one is bleeding. I think it might heal. What about the little guy? The, what the fuck was it called? The Mega Scarab. Oh, it's right there. That's what she's scared of. Look. Oh, but it walked right on by. That's funny. She was terrified. Look, cowering in fear. I think we can control that. Right here. Change how this person will react to nearby enemies when not drafted. Current mode, flee, attack, ignore. Well, flee's probably the smartest thing if they're not drafted. We don't want to get, we don't want to get murdered. Okay. Who's my chef and why are they not cooking up this meat? Oh, I know why. This needs to be do forever. Butcher creature forever. There we go. All right. Well, that's Rimworld. One of my favorite games ever. Things can get pretty zany pretty fast. We haven't even had any raids or anything like that. We haven't had any new people show up and join. There's all sorts of zaniness that can get in. This is not a bad start. At some point, though, if we look at their needs, so their recreation's not happy. They're sleeping in the heat. It's way too hot. Right, I've got this like bonfire going inside. We need to make a kitchen, and we need to start cooking in a kitchen. We need to give them rooms. We need to give them rooms so that they aren't getting disturbed by their sleep, and they're fussy people. You know, this is actually not that bad of a batch of people. This person is abrasive, so I'm surprised that Ross and Chaz. Who would have thought? Chaz also fell in love with Ross, but distrusts men. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. You never know. All right, my friends. Let's see. I'd run too from those insects. No, thank you. Yeah, they're enormous. They're like alien size. Jojo says, has a good night. Good night, Jojo. Thanks so much for stopping by. I may stream tomorrow. I have the day off. And then I go into work. So I start working. Let's look at my new calendar. It's a new month. I have a paper calendar because I'm 700 years old. I work Tuesday through Saturday. I have one day off, and then I work Monday through Saturday. So it's going to be a wild week. So I sort of feel like I should stream Monday because I won't be able to do much. Oh, sorry. I won't be able to do much for the rest of the week. I might. And I'll probably stream Final Fantasy 14. I'll probably stream Final Fantasy. You look good for your age, Unky. Thanks. I don't know where that compliment came from, but I appreciate it. 700. Hey, diet and exercise. What can I say? Diet and exercise. Keep you young forever. So yeah, if I stream tomorrow, which I may, would probably be at noon, around the same time again. But I haven't decided yet. I might wake up tomorrow and not want to do anything. So that is my that's my ripcord. That's my get out of jail free card. So anyways, that's it, y'all. Thanks so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoy playing this. I really feel like The Legend of Shep was just too good. Too good. It was not what we planned, but we gave it a good, solid go. Shep really, really tried. And that's really Rimworld. Rimworld is really the story about, like, people dying. It is this, things get harder and harder and harder until eventually you make a mistake and then you die. And you learn from your mistakes and you start over. And eventually you just get good enough at this game. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You get really attached to some characters sometimes. I've had some colonies like just literally go up in flames in the worst ways possible. And it's crazy. Anyways, I am out of here. Thank you all so much. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. For those of you that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to end with my starting soon. Is it still up? Let me see. Where is it? You're gonna told me about died when I pulled this up. Where is it? This was my starting. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I need to make it like by everyone. AI will never make this. Vanessa, you enjoyed Shep. Thanks for the stream. Thank you. I appreciate you all so much. So much. I'll bid you farewell. And I really, oh, it's this button. There we go. Full screen. I really look forward to seeing you all next time.